Without losing the personal touch to better serve our loyal customers. Our bank continues to grow and serves clients throughout all of Sussex County, Delaware. This is all thanks to you. Check us out at communitybankdelaware.com. Community Bank Delaware, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Are your floors bouncy or uneven? This is a serious problem that requires a serious solution, and we're here to help. Hi, I'm Bill Anderson from Dry Zone. Our experts will stabilize your floor joists, support your damaged piers, and restore balance back to your home with engineered crawl space solutions. At Dry Zone, we take your home seriously. Call 866-415-6694 or visit dryzonenow.com today. At Dry Zone, we take your home seriously.
The best in talk radio is right here on WNJD, Cape May, Lewis.
Good morning, everybody. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Jim Weller here, and welcome to another edition of Weller Does Delmarva. I can't believe it. It's been 7 days since we were all together here at the Palace in Milford. So I want to say thank you for tuning in. If you're watching for the very first time, this is a show, a weekly live show. We're sitting in Milford, Delaware, inside of a restaurant called The Palace, and you are invited. They're open for breakfast, and the wait staff is ready for you. The cook is ready for you, and we're at The Palace in Milford, Delaware, all right? And we're here every Saturday from 7 in the morning till 9. Now, you can watch us on our on TV Delmarva. You can watch us also at Fine Day Radio's Facebook page, okay? Or James J. Weller's Facebook page, all right? So you can be here in person. You can listen on Fine Day Radio. You can watch us. So you got many choices, many choices. Boy, the people are coming in. So, Colin, how are you today?
Good. Good morning, Jim. How are you?
I'm good. How's everything with you?
Good.
Hey, how you all doing today?
Picture.
The singers are here. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so you've got your camera upside down, but it's okay.
I have to.
Oh, I know why. I know why. All right, very good, Linda. So, Colin, how are you?
Good. Can you turn that monitor down just a little bit, John?
Where do I turn it? You mean
there
like
we go.
turn
Yep,
the
that's
monitor
good.
down?
Much better.
All right, very good.
All right. Well, good morning, Jim.
Well, welcome
we are
back.
Here. Welcome
we missed
back.
you last
Yeah, I was
week.
gone last weekend, wasn't I?
Yeah, you celebrated your anniversary. Congratulations.
Yep.
It was a good week.
Well, thank
we missed you. So,
and we had a good time over there in Luray.
Caverns. Did you go in any caverns?
We did, yeah.
Did you really?
We went into Luray Cavern, yeah.
Oh, okay. So you can't really call them Luray Caverns unless you go inside.
You can't?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Because isn't that where the caverns are?
Right, yes.
So, anyway.
Yeah. Hey, good morning, Matt. That's been a while since we've seen him.
He's grown a beard since we've seen him.
He has, that's right.
Yep. So, but anyway, so how are you? And
I'm good. How are you?
What's up at Wall Service Center?
Well, Wall Service Center is busy. Lots going on there. Colin's been he was off Friday and he's off Monday, I find out. I didn't know he was off Friday. Then Friday I find out he's off Monday also.
Well, really?
Yeah. So
well, that's good.
We're gonna have, it's not
he's
good.
making corporate decisions without
okay.
you. Well, you want him to decide things.
Yeah.
I
just don't like him being off.
Oh, I bet you don't.
I don't think he should have any time off.
Any time off.
I think everybody should be there every day.
Right, you only ask him to work 5 days a week.
Right.
Right.
You're not asking him to work all day.
All day, right. That's right. He gets to go home at 5 or 6 o'clock. Right.
Not even half the day.
Not even half the day.
No.
All right.
But no, I'm happy. Don't take that as that. I see you got your little candy dots here, Jim.
Oh, yeah.
Is that your breakfast?
That's my breakfast. I love these things. I buy the case.
Get his blood sugar up first thing in the morning here.
That's right. Rev me up. I have to go very sparingly on the water.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, we got lots going on with Fine Day Radio as well, and TV Delmarva. Everything's always busy with those two. So we were at the Golden Eagle Diner this past Wednesday. That's every Wednesday show.
Yes, good turnout.
Yeah.
It was very nice. The crowd keeps building, and the food is great.
Yep.
And so if you ever want to join us on a Wednesday, keep that in mind. We do stay scheduled up pretty good, so if you could tell us ahead of time, it would be nice to get you on the schedule. In other words,
Right.
We have a lot of different things.
But if you're there, don't be scared to pop in and say, hey, you got time for me?
And also ask for a discount card for 10%.
Oh, you got that 10%. That's right.
Yeah, so we have these cards that save you 10% on your purchase at the Golden Eagle Diner.
Yeah.
So you could simply stop in and say, I want one of them cards, and we'll give you one.
Yeah.
So 10% is 10%. today's time, everybody's pinching every penny, I've noticed.
Oh, for sure. Well, 10%, I mean, that could be significant. Yeah.
So with that said, we've got a big show next Saturday, too.
We do. So we're here Saturday morning.
Yep,
here
next
at the
Saturday.
Palace in Milford.
Yep.
And then we leave there, and then we're going to go to Fix Your Crack in Harrington. That's going to be from
Harrington.
11 to 1, right?
11 to 1, a
11 to
special
1.
edition. We do it the third Saturday of every month.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we have the Batmobile going to be there next week.
Yeah, I heard that.
In other words, and Batman, and who's the little guy with him? Robin? Robin. So,
Okay.
and there might be some other characters there.
Okay.
So, so it's going to be a lot of fun, okay? So it's out in the parking lot. We're going to be right there, and I don't know what else we're doing. We have different guests on. I do have a couple sponsorship segments available if somebody wants to purchase them.
All right.
$75 for 10 minutes. $75 for 10 minutes if you're interested. We can chit-chat with you next Saturday. Get up with me. I can't do anything political. That's a whole different program.
Yeah, and,
So in other
and
words-
let's explain. You get the 10 minutes.
Right.
It's on air at Fine Day 102.3. It's,
Yes.
of course, on our stream.
Coming on.
And it's on TV Delmarva, Channel 14, and we stream on Facebook as well.
And it's recorded.
And it's recorded,
So
right.
you can use it again and again and again.
Yep.
I want to say good morning to my Delaware 105.9 audience. So Colin Walls and I were talking about Wall Service Center and all kinds of things going on. So.
Yep. All right, and I'll
Anyway.
say good morning, and I'll see you later. To you.
Okay. Thank you, Colin. Wall Service Center, you want a good place to get your automobile worked on. I highly recommend them. I've dealt with them for years and years and years and years and years. Are you here for Jim? Say, Jim Martin. I didn't hear what he said. Are you here for Jim Martin? Okay. Are you talking for Jim, I meant? Okay. Well, then come on and have a seat, right? It's his time. I'm going to do one quick commercial, and then we're going to talk a little bit. All right, so real quick, I want to brag on one of our sponsors, which is Jerry's Lawn Care, Jerry Santoro, Jerry's Lawn and Tree Care, and I've been promoting him for years and years and years, and Jerry's a really good guy. So we've had a lot of rain, we've had a lot of wind, and I just want to let you know that if you have any trees that are leaning or that have fallen down or any limbs that just need cutting up or grinding up, if you got any stumps that need digging up, or grinding down, either way, he can get the job done. So he does landscaping, he does grass cutting, he does tree work, he clears building lots, and he does a lot of different things. So he sells firewood, he sells mulch, and he also installs and sells pavers, and he also sells and installs irrigation systems. So his name is Jerry Santoro. It's Jerry's Lawn and Tree Care. You can give him a call at 302-363-6025. That's 302-363-6025. It's JLC-LLC.com, and like his Facebook page, Jerry's Lawn and Tree Care. Okay, Jerry Santoro, good guy. Now we're going to take a quick picture right there into the iPad. All right, now this is Matthew, and you got to say your last name for me.
Opaliski, Matthew Opaliski.
And
Yep.
you used to come.
Here to try to do the impossible, which is to try to fill Jim Martin's shoes.
Oh, well, you guys are good together.
Yes,
You know what I mean? In
absolutely.
other words, you've been very supportive for
And
years and
he's out
years.
of town seeing families, spent
Okay.
some time with his daughter up in Philadelphia. So he
Asked you to come
snookered
on.
me. He sent me an email like Thursday night. He's like, hey, could you fill in for me?
Well, we're glad you
Yeah,
came. We
yeah.
haven't seen you in a while. So anyway, the Shepherd's office down there in Georgetown. How do you want to just?
Sure, I can
Describe
roll
it to
yeah.
us?
I mean,
Okay.
yeah, I can talk about it for hours.
Well, you got 4 minutes.
So, Shepherd's office, based in a small nonprofit based in Georgetown. It's been in operation for several years, back, I think dating back to like 2017-ish, when it really got into full swing.
Okay.
With the meals and stuff. We serve the homeless, the hungry, and the lonely.
Right.
And it's kind of like, well, you say, well, what does that mean? How do you know who's homeless? Because homeless don't have IDs, so we don't turn anybody away. We feed
Right.
anybody.
Right.
And back pre-COVID, when our dining rooms were open, we used to find that people from the neighborhood, and we'd have people that would come on Thursday, which was used to be our biggest day,
Okay.
inside for crock pots. And we'd have people that would show up that, they weren't homeless. They just came for the fellowship and,
The loneliness.
Yeah, exactly.
The hopeless.
Yeah. So we kind of were like, well, it's not just homeless and hungry. It's homeless, hungry, and lonely.
Right.
And then after COVID hit, and we shut our dining rooms down because we had to, we started serving off the porch, and I mean, we never missed a beat, and we're serving more meals now than we ever have. I mean, I'm going to use a round number, probably around 200 meals a day. Sometimes it's a little bit more, sometimes it's a little less, but these are all, I'm going to use the term homemade meals.
Right.
I mean, the shepherd's office isn't a home,
right.
But I mean, it's not like some frozen something we're throwing in the microwave.
There's like an army of people
Oh
that,
my God,
that make food and bring it.
It is amazing. Like I tell people, if you've never been there, you've never seen the internal workings, it would blow your mind.
Right.
The amount of people behind the scenes, volunteers, and sometimes it's like manna from heaven. Food just shows up.
I know.
Like there's been times where I've been there with Greta, and it's just me and her, and this is back when we were doing like breakfast and stuff. 10 o'clock coming, and I'm there at 8:30, 9 o'clock trying, well, what are we going to serve today?
Right.
And somebody will call up and say, hey, we had a party last night, and we've got tons of food left over. Can you use it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it really, I mean, it just, Jim's got a saying, more's coming.
More's coming.
Because, I mean, and this community is so generous. Mm-hmm. It really is.
But it's a great organization.
Absolutely, yeah.
I think Jim has, proved to be trustworthy, creditable, honest
absolutely.
and fair. And, and Jim comes from a history of himself being homeless at one time.
Back in the day, yeah, he struggled a little bit with addiction. And I think, I say there's nobody more Christ-like than Jim Martin. I mean, I'm telling you, the guy would give you literally the shirt off his back.
Right.
And because he's been there, he understands that.
He can relate to it.
Jim will tell, I could say Jim. I've often heard him say, you know what, that guy walking up, that might be Christ reincarnated. How am I going to be mean to that guy?
Right.
You just never know, right?
Right.
So,
he's Christ-like to everybody.
It's just a good program. We all work well together. Sometimes, if you ever drive by the Yellow House out there, it may look chaotic.
But it's organized chaos.
Yes, or it might look like, oh my God, do I even want to get involved with that? Because the parking lot's busy, and there's people dropping off clothing and people dropping off food,
and people walking there and walking away. I mean, it's very disheartening to know that these people are just walking off. They don't have a place to go, place to live.
A lot of them are in the woods, and a lot of them are. I mean, of course, I would say a lot of them. I don't know where they go because.
Right. But nobody spends the night there.
Oh, no.
It's not a shelter. It's not a shelter,
No, it's a day program. We're open. Well, our meals every day. So weekday meals are 4 to 5:30. Well, actually, let me back it up. 8:30 in the morning is our Bible study every morning, Monday through Friday. Okay. Jim does a church. He's our director, but he's also our pastor. Okay. So there's a church service every Sunday from 12 to...
Right there.
Well, yeah, right, exactly, inside. Okay. And then there's a meal that day, too. So we really don't average, we do meals 5 days a week. Well, really, it's 6 days. And then very often, maybe twice a month, sometimes 3, sometimes none, there's an event on a Saturday where somebody from the community might say, hey, listen, I want to do a breakfast at your place. Okay. And they'll come with their family, and they'll do pancakes out on the front porch.
Right, meaning they're doing a breakfast
for the community. Yeah,
for the community, right.
Yeah. So, it's hard to say how many meals we actually do, but there's something going on there, like
all the time,
right? Now, Greta just started a thing where she's doing a Saturday night game night and a movie night. So, and of course, I'm saying night. It's like maybe 4 to 6, but there's a meal there too. So it's.
So let's real quick. I want to talk about if somebody wanted to get involved. They're always looking for helpers.
408 North Bedford Street, Georgetown. If you just show up during normal hours, which would be...
We'll put you to work.
Yeah, anywhere from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m.
If you want to help an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours.
Look, we have people that come once a week. We have people that come 5 days a week. These are volunteers.
Right.
We have ladies that come and then they go back to their community. Right. And they talk to the people in their community.
And bring more.
And give you one example, there's a community called Coastal Club. It's outside of Lewis. Well, they come now regularly, like twice a month, and they bring like 20 people, and they take care of everything. They do all the meals. They serve it off the porch.
So there's plenty of opportunities.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
If you wanted to donate monetarily, you can do that.
You can go to shepherdsoffice.com.
It's a good organization. I support them.
Absolutely.
All right. Other than that, how are you? How are you?
I'm okay. You know, I've
Your
been
little
better.
boys grown up?
All four of them. Like, if I told you my oldest is 29, Devin, my oldest girl.
Okay.
And then Chandler's, he's 20, he'll be 21.
Well, who was the little boy you used to bring with you on Friday?
Chandler, yeah. Chandler,
Wow.
20, he'll be 21 in September.
Isn't that
Crazy.
something? He was very smart, I remember.
Oh, well, he's mine.
As a young man.
Takes after me,
Takes after his mother?
That was nice.
All right. Well, anyway,
I see
thank you
those
for
dots,
joining.
Man, where'd you get those?
I ordered them by the case
Man, I
on
remember
Amazon.
them as a kid.
You want some?
No, I don't need any of that
okay.
sugar. But
Just checking.
I haven't seen
I think they're
those in years.
sugarless.
I haven't seen them in years.
Yeah, well, you can buy them at T.S. Smith. Here you go. Here's a gift card to T.S. Smith Orchard Point Market
I know what that- yeah.
for 6 free donuts.
Their
While
donuts are
you're
pretty good.
you're there, you can purchase those.
Oh, cool.
They got them right there over on the counter.
Oh, are they new or are they from the 80s?
No, they are new, so
Okay,
they're really
I got
good.
you.
Thanks a lot.
Well,
Okay,
listen,
good
Jim, we
seeing you.
appreciate you giving us some time.
Yep.
Thank you, buddy.
The Shepherd's Office, Georgetown, Delaware. Look them up on Facebook.
Absolutely.
Like them. Stop by one day and shake a hand and give a hand and consider dropping something off. There's people that literally walk up with crock pots full of food.
Yes.
You know,
Yep.
and when you get there, sometimes there's like a whole line of crock pots all lined up.
It happens all the time.
Yeah, it's kind of cool,
I
isn't
mean,
it?
I don't know if you've been by there lately, but you can see like there's a lot of black lettering kind of giving direction on where to.
Oh, okay.
Because it used to be, you'd have somebody pull up in the carport and then they just would line up and like block traffic on Bedford Street.
Okay.
So we're kind of like, no, if you're dropping off food, come here. If you're dropping off
clothes, go over here.
Yeah. So.
All right. Well, thank you,
Thank you,
Matthew.
Jim.
Nice seeing you
Yeah,
again,
good seeing you,
okay?
buddy.
Don't be a stranger. All right, so that was pretty cool, the Shepherd's Office. Terry, good morning. Terry, good morning. All right, now, we're going to do another sponsor segment for Dry Zone and Hello Garage, both of them, okay? So we want to let you know Dry Zone has been supporting this show for years and years and years and years. And they do crawl space encapsulation. They do foundation repair. They do all types of things. Maybe you got a damp or leaky basement. Maybe you've got some concrete that needs leveling up. And then they have another division called Hello Garage. They can take your garage and make it look like new. They've got floor coating that they can put on. It's very colorful. You got different choices there. They got different cabinetry and bracketry and storage compartments and things like that. Organize your garage with Hello Garage, okay? So if you have any questions, and if you do, give them a call. You know, they'll come out. They'll take a look at your garage and do your full evaluation. They also will come and look at your crawl space or whatever you may need. I mean, you got to tell them what your situation is, and they'll send somebody out that knows what they're doing. They'll give you really good quality answers. They'll give you very fair pricing. They know what they're doing. They stand behind what they do. They have an unbelievable warranty. They have a warranty that's also transferable. So if you do sell your home, the warranty goes with it. So I won't say some companies, but I just want to say that Dry Zone does offer a transferable warranty on anything they do. So if you have any questions, give Dry Zone a call. If you want an estimate or an evaluation of your situation, it's 302-684-5034. Boy, I've been saying that number a long time. 302-684-5034. 684-5034. DryZone.com or Hello Garage. Both of them are on Facebook. Both of them are on the web. Check them out. Tell them I sent you. And if you're looking for a job, they are always hiring. Always hiring. Okay? So they're always looking to add more people to their team. All right, now they're on Route 16, just outside of Ellendale. It's the Big Red Barn, the Dry Zone Barn. Picture time, young lady. Right there. Linda's got her finger right over the camera. Carol Argo, how are you?
Good morning.
How are you?
I am wonderful. I have had such a fabulous visit this time.
Have you really?
I have. Seen
Okay.
lots of family, lots of friends, few that I haven't seen and probably won't get to see because my schedule's been so packed.
Okay.
But it's been awesome being home this
Wow.
time.
So you are a lady from Milford, Delaware, right? Or
Houston.
Okay, you were born and raised in the Houston area.
That's correct.
Your family was a farmers.
Still are.
Still
yes.
are.
Parents
And-
passed away, but yeah,
Okay.
still farming.
One of your brothers owns Mule Run Meats.
That's correct.
Okay.
Kenny, my oldest brother.
All right, and then you were a dental hygienist.
Yes, still am, but
Still
in a
am.
different aspect.
Okay. Then you had it put on your heart that you want to go in the mission field to another country.
That is correct.
You
yes.
know, not just to Arkansas or something like
No.
that. Okay. So before you went, how long did you know you were going? Like when was this decision
From my
formed?
first time going on a mission trip, it was 20 years later that I finally got to go full time.
Really? So
And-
you went on a mission trip.
Yes.
To where?
My first mission trip was to Paraguay.
And then what mission trip made you say, I want to do this?
That very first one. Prior
really?
to that, I went through a Bible study called Disciple 2. And during that Bible study, which is like 32 or 34 weeks, I forget now.
That's a Bible study, 32, 34 weeks.
Yes,
Okay.
And during that Bible study, I really felt the call from God to go full-time in foreign missions.
Not just missions, foreign missions.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And then a friend of mine, Stephanie Daniel, who was like one of my mentors, has a great gift of discernment. I was telling her about it, and bam, she handed me an application. She said, "Here, fill out this application." And
Just like that.
Just like that. And there were so many specific questions on that form that I couldn't answer. But so I went back to her and I said, I can't fill this out. They wanted to know, when do you want to go? Where do you want to go? Blah, 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 blah. And it's like,
Wow.
I don't know this. And she said, so I shared what was on my heart. She says, you write that down and send it off. So I basically sent a blank form along with a story that God had placed on my heart. I thought, I'll never hear from these people. It was just a few weeks later, I receive a phone call and says, hey, would you go to Russia? And I'm like, I've never been out of the country. I don't even have a passport. And you want me to go to
Wow,
Russia?
That's outside of Sussex County.
That is outside of
Kent
Sussex County.
Wow.
Yeah. And so kind of the rest is history. It was like a month later, they called me again to go to Paraguay. Well, during that time, I did get a passport. And then
Okay.
I still wasn't sure. You know, it's like, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a pastor. I'm just a farmer's
hygienist.
No,
Farmer's-
I wasn't even a dental
Oh,
hygienist
really?
at that stage of the game. No.
Wow.
And I worked at the caulk company here in Milford.
Oh, really?
Yeah, gotten a degree in industrial engineering. That's what I was doing. And
You got a degree in industrial engineering to work at the caulk company?
well, I grew up in the caulk company, actually.
Oh, really?
And while I was there, I went to college and got my degree in industrial engineering, to which
Yes.
they all paid for. Because
Really?
at that stage of the game, if you were an employee and seeking a degree that corresponded with their company, that they would pay for it. You
Did
had
they
to get,
pay you for your time too?
no, because it was
Okay.
I went
Nights
on
or
Friday
something.
night, Saturday, and
Okay.
Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So
Yeah.
you got an what'd you call it?
Industrial engineering.
Okay. And you worked at LD Caulk.
That's correct.
And so what made you be a dental hygienist?
Well, I went to Paraguay on my very first mission trip. And while I was there, there was two things laid upon my heart. One was dental, because the children's teeth were so bad. And then the other thing was
Okay.
agriculture. Well, that's natural. I'm a farmer's
Right,
daughter.
right.
And so when I came back, I just prayed about it, and dental hygiene kept coming up, or dental kept
Really?
coming up. Well, I knew that the only program in the state of Delaware was dental hygiene through Del Tech. And I'm like, okay, God, if this is you, you have to show me without a shadow of a doubt. And so I went down to Del Tech in Georgetown, told them that I wanted to register for hygiene. And they said, sure, go over there and fill out an application. After you do that, you know, they'll tell you what to do. I'm like, all right. So I go and fill out the application. They says, now walk over there and put in your the registration fee. And so I walk over, went to pay for my registration fee, and they said no. And I'm like, wait a minute, I have to pay my registration fee. They're like, no. And I was like, okay. They told me to fill out this form, and when I was completed, to bring it here and pay my registration fee. And they're like, no. And I'm like, okay, let me try this one more time.
In a different language.
Yeah, I was just there. And they told me to come here.
Just here.
And she says, you have already paid. And I'm like,
Really?
what? It was like, well, now it's like 30s, I don't know. What, that was back in the year 2000. So this is going back 24 plus years ago. No, it's before that. It's like, I don't know, 28 plus years ago. Well, 28 years ago, the computer systems aren't what they are today, okay?
So you're saying somebody really paid that in advance?
That was paid years in advance. So it was
Really?
like 28 years ago that I went there to register, but it was like, I don't know, 20 years prior to that, that I thought about going there, paid a registration fee, and never went.
Wow.
So,
Was that a good enough message for you?
my gosh, was it? And at that time, it was $10.
Oh.
The registration fee was $10.
Wow.
I don't think that's what it is today,
Today, no.
or even 28 years ago.
So
but-
you're telling me that way 20 years previous,
Right.
things were happening to pave the way. So you never had any doubts about this?
No, no doubt whatsoever.
So I thought you were crazy. When you used to say to me, she would clean my teeth and say, I didn't even know what you were talking about. I would listen to you every 6 months, and I was thinking, okay, you go, girl.
Yeah.
In other words, but you really did it. I mean,
Yeah,
that's...
it was a vision. It was a plan that God had put on my life, and I never lost it. And through the struggles, through the years of waiting, and people will say, waiting is so hard. Well, while you're waiting, you continue to serve the Lord where you are. Mm-hmm. And that's exactly what I did. I stayed very involved in my church, did mission work every year. Once I got my dental hygiene degree, when I went in for an interview, I would say, now, I take all my vacation in a lump sum.
Ooh,
I require
okay.
3 weeks. And if that's not acceptable, then I'm not your girl.
And was that with Dr. Stewart?
That was with Dr. Stewart as
And
well.
he took those terms
Yes,
right up
he did.
front?
Yeah, I made it known that I'm a Christian and that I'm eventually going into the mission field, and that every year I take my vacation in a lump sum for 3 weeks.
And you asked for that in the very beginning.
In the very beginning.
I don't even know if I would have hired you under those terms. Wow.
Yeah, but God is good, and He's provided everything that I needed
Imaginable.
along the way.
I'm excited
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah.
How'd your mom and dad take this?
Not
Or
very...
your brothers?
Not very well. I mean, it's like...
It
You know,
sounded
they
like a
didn't-
big vision.
It was. And because once I finished dental hygiene school, I wanted to leave then to go in the mission
Okay.
fields.
Okay.
And my mom was completely
excited.
against it.
Okay.
And so, I prayed about it, and the Lord said, wait. And so that is why it was a 20-year wait to go. So during that time, every year, I would take my 3 weeks, go on a mission trip to...
Now, you didn't get 3 weeks when you went to work for him in the beginning, did you?
Yes, I did. From the
Dr.
first year.
Stewart gave 3 weeks in the beginning.
In the very beginning, because that was part of
He's
my...
a big fan of yours. He's proud of you.
That's
We're all
awesome.
proud of you, in other words.
Well, thank you.
Listen,
But give God the
I got to
glory.
take a break.
Okay,
Can
you
you
take a
stay and
break.
come back on one more
I
time?
can, absolutely.
Okay, and so we're going to talk more with Carol Argo about how you can get involved, how you can help make a difference worldwide through her. So Jim Weller is taking a break from Delaware 105.9. That audience, switch over to Facebook right away. I don't want you to miss nothing. Carol, we'll have you come back in just a couple minutes, okay? All right, Jim Weller here, and where in the world are we? We're in the Palace in Milford, Delaware. And Carol has got me off course with all of that amazing story. In other words, I don't know that I could hold out that long. 20 years. It's more than 20 years. It's a lot of stuff. Anyway, Colin Walls is here, Walls Service Center.
You're known as a patient man, Jim.
I don't know about that patient. But, I guess when God's in it, he's in it, and when your faith is that strong.
And I can't wait to hear where she is now, like where she currently is going.
Right.
So.
She's not in Frankfurt.
No, that's for sure.
Germany. Yep. Anyway, Colin, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Crowd's coming in. There's some room. So if anybody else wants to come, there's room for you. There's room at the Palace.
There it is.
All right. So do you want to talk about?
Well, let's talk about TV Delmarva and Fine Day Radio a little bit. So TV Delmarva, Channel 14.
And you fixed some things.
Yes. So we're back to full power now.
Okay.
So the transmitter got struck by lightning, so we had to repair the transmitter. There was a couple things, and we had to order parts. So we were operating at about 30% power for a while.
Okay.
But now we are back to full power.
You had a lot of people that were worried about you. We had people calling my store.
Right. Hunter was taking calls every day at the studio. I was getting calls, messages, emails. So, a lot of people were concerned what was going on, because if they lived outside of that range that could receive the 30% power, they weren't getting it.
Correct. So,
but I do want to remind you that we are available on Roku. So if you have a Roku device, and you don't have an antenna to pick us up over the air, you can actually get us on a Roku. Just search for TV Delmarva, and we've got like 7 channels there that'll come up.
Okay.
But I do want to talk about one of our channels, Newsnet. So Newsnet abruptly went off the air, and they shut down.
For good.
Yeah.
Or for now, anyway.
Yeah, they're shut down for sure.
Okay.
And we found out about it, and about 10 minutes later, I found out about it from Jonathan here. He saw a message or a
really?
Yeah, a Facebook post from one of their news anchors, and then about
somebody will be with you in just a minute. I see them back there, so they'll be with you in just a minute. Okay.
So within about a half hour, it was shut down, and they were off the air. So
really,
so it was abrupt.
That was abrupt.
Right,
all right,
it was. So
right.
We are looking for a replacement. I would like to find another news channel. So I've got some beginnings of some talks with a couple of different news networks. We temporarily do have a network on there. It's called Main Street. So and if people say they really, really, really like it, they would rather have that than the news.
Okay.
Then just let me know.
So you got a channel possibly for rent, or are you just taking opinions?
Yeah, so I'm talking about if that right now I have a network on there called Main Street. It's just kind of a placeholder, and it's old movies and things like that.
But what did you say about you want people to tell you something?
If they like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I took it as if you would like that, meaning like if somebody wants to rent this channel.
I mean, for the right price, yes, I would rent the channel. Yes.
My mind went in a whole different direction.
Right.
Okay.
I don't think our audience is very large of people that are looking to rent channels. So.
Well, I didn't know. There might be some business out there that wants their own network. They might own a dozen different businesses and create their own.
We would need somebody that's experienced in running a TV channel.
Yes,
so there are lots of guidelines.
But right now you're test driving a couple different thoughts.
Well, so I'm looking at different things, and and if there is a news network out there that you can think of that is a broadcast over-the-air news network that we might not be looking at, or just let us know. Colin at tvdelmarva.com or news at tvdelmarva.com. Either one will get to me.
Something that you've seen or heard that Colin may not be aware of.
Right. So anyway, that's what's going on there, and we do broadcast our shows. Like this show here is on TV Delmarva channel 14.1. Our Wednesday show.
That's right.
Is on there. And then when we do these other broadcasts, generally they're on there. It depends on, the situation and where we're out. But, if you hear that we're broadcasting on the radio and you want to see if we're on the TV, just check it out at the time we're on the radio.
We're very busy, very active. Lots of things going on.
Oh, 14.8. I forget to mention that.
Okay.
It is an audio stream. So we had the guy there at the Golden Eagle Diner. He said, I'm getting all 7 channels now. And I said, well, there's 8. He said, well, I'm only getting 7. I said, well, rescan and look for the 8th channel. It's not a video channel. It's audio only, but it is the audio of our radio station. Fine Day 102.3 is actually on television, channel 14.8 over the air. So you can listen to it there.
Right.
Because there's people in Denton and,
They can't get it on a radio.
They can't get it over the air, right.
Right.
Unless, they're streaming it. But you might just want to turn your TV on and listen to it that way.
I do know that some of our advertisers in the very beginning days were skeptical of how's this going to work. Antennas in Wildwood, New Jersey, you're down here.
Right.
But as you sit here and talk, we talk about the app, we talk about the Alexa skill device.
Right.
In other words,
Yeah.
you talk about 14.8.
Yeah, it's all over.
It's all over. In other words, and I do think that's kind of amazing because we kind of pride ourselves on giving you all we got to give you.
Yeah.
In other words, so if you're an advertiser or a supporter of Find a Radio or TV Delmarva, you're getting a lot of bang for your buck, and the buck is very affordable. So.
Yeah. And on that same thought, when we sell you advertising, you're getting this package here for 60 ads per month. You're most likely going to get more than that because
Correct.
when we have unsold inventory, we don't fill it with public service announcements or things like that. We actually give it back to our advertisers. People
Correct.
that are supporting us, we give it back to them and allow them to get more bang for their buck.
I was in an event last night, and I don't know how many people, 4 or 5 people, have been listening, have been tuning in, were surprised areas they could get the station.
Oh, yeah.
They're like,
Yeah.
I was in Dover the other day, and I said,
Oh, yeah, Dover.
I understand that. Do not be upset, if you're getting it with more.
Right.
More places than you should. I hear it. So,
All right.
anyway, Wall Service Center, downtown Milford, open on Monday?
Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5. Give us a call, 422-8110, wallservicecenter.com. On the web, you can schedule an appointment right there. A lot of people are taking advantage of that.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you, Colin.
See you, Jim. Thank you.
All right, everybody, back on Delaware 105.9. So we're here. We're with all of our audiences. So we're on 2 radio stations. We're on TV. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube. We're in the Palace in Milford, and we're going to talk real quick about Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is a good sponsor, supporter of the show, and we appreciate them. So whether you want to get breakfast, lunch, or dinner, Chick-fil-A can help you out all the way around. They have gift cards if you just want a milkshake or an ice cream cone, something like that. If the line's real long, don't sweat it because they move through people very quickly. Very efficient, very good company. If time allows, we'll give away some Chick-fil-A gift cards here in a little bit. But I just want to say thanks a lot to Chick-fil-A for all you do for our community, for having good places to get breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and they are open 6 days a week. And if you ever need to buy somebody a gift for something, I always recommend a Chick-fil-A gift card. Now, Carol,
Yes.
are you on again before you go back, or is this your last time we'll be together?
This is my last time. I fly back, or I start my journey back Wednesday morning early.
Okay, so I need to just get everything said here. So Carol Argo is a lady from Milford, Delaware, who has had it on her heart for years to become a missionary.
Correct.
Who has grown up, had a career, retired from her secular career.
Correct.
And now she is working on her next career of being
Correct.
a missionary. So you went and left the United States.
Yes.
Which is out of the area. You're far from Houston.
That's correct. I'm on
And-
the other side of the pond.
Wow. And you went to Cambodia.
That is correct.
You learned another language.
And still working on that other language.
That's what they tell me over there.
Yes.
They're like, we got this lady here, and she's butchering up our language.
Oh my
so
gosh.
I'm just messing.
Yeah, but you were true.
But anyway, so you are here. You are gathering support. That's why you're here.
Yes.
To see family and friends, but let's just get right down to it. You are gathering people that might want to get behind you and lift you up and say, you know what? We would consider donating to Carol.
Yes.
Whether it's $10 a month or $100 a month or $1,000 donation or anything.
Correct.
You are connected to an organization that if you donate in a certain way, the money goes exactly to help support you in Cambodia.
That is correct.
Okay.
That is
So
correct.
let's talk about how somebody does that.
Sure.
Okay? What, do you got
Yes.
it right here?
I do.
Oh,
I
okay.
have, actually, because I know that you pass out gifts, so these
Okay.
are for you to pass out.
Really?
But
Are these from Cambodia?
yes, these are.
The word
they're-
Cambodia on it should be a dead giveaway.
It should be an absolute dead giveaway.
Even I should be able to figure that out.
Yes.
All right.
Yes,
Okay,
they were
wow.
handmade in
They
Cambodia.
are
And it
beautiful.
has a picture of Angkor Wat, which
Really?
is a
the
famous
capital, or-
temple in Cambodia that
Wow.
people around the world go and visit.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. So in it is a card.
Correct.
It's called TMS Global,
That is correct.
and you have vetted this organization. Well, you've been associated with them for years.
Yes,
And
yes.
so when we give or somebody gives, so I really want to encourage people, my friends, my viewers, my listeners, to support Carol. I'm
Yes,
telling you, I know her,
please.
and she's doing a worthwhile work, and this is a good thing. And so, again, they can donate one time, they can donate quarterly, weekly, monthly, daily.
However,
There's no limit.
there is no limit.
Because I want to share something with you. As you donate and as you give, as a person becomes a more cheerful giver, you will be amazed at how well it makes you feel.
That is correct.
It
is
changes
so
your
special
outlook
to
on
give.
everything. It is.
Yes.
And I share with people, prosperity, making money, and things like that could be like a bunch of lead weights. If all you do is receive and you never give back, it'll weigh you down.
That's
But
correct.
there's freedom in giving and donating and doing things like
Yeah.
that, you know.
Yeah.
So it doesn't mean I need a whole bunch of people to call me and ask me to donate. I didn't mean it that way, but I'm saying it's worth considering. This is a worthwhile thing. So how do we do it?
Okay, you can go online to tmsglobal.org.
Okay.
And you can, my number is 3087. Or you can put in my name, Carol Argo, and you will be giving directly to me. And when you give directly to me, just so you know, you become part of God's army in Cambodia. And everything that I do, you are a part of.
Well, I'm honored to be a part of it, okay? And so what's it like there? Like, do you have a nice fancy car? Is it a real 5-star hotel? What is it like there?
Okay. Wow.
What are you
It's
laughing at?
Because you don't know what it is to breathe clean air. Now, you might think that the Delaware air is not clean. Well, I'm telling you, there's nothing like breathing in fresh air. And to ride down a road and not see garbage is amazing. To ride down a road without potholes that will be a grave for a motorcycle or to...
Because the roads aren't paved there.
Oh, there's some that are paved, but the roads, there's a few roads that are okay, but they're not.
But isn't the tire business really strong with flat tires and
Oh my gosh.
everything has a tube in it over there?
Everything has a tube in it. I can't tell you how many flat tires I've had on my moto. When I say a moto, that's short for motorcycle, which is actually,
You
what is
ride
it?
a motorcycle.
I do. But it's a scooter. It's a 250.
You've named it.
Yeah, her name is Lucy.
Okay.
And I was gifted a vehicle a few years back.
Okay.
So I have a Highlander that is 26 years old.
Oh, wow. It's like new.
And you got that right. Everybody compliments it, how well I keep her.
Wow.
Her name is Zoe, and I do
Okay.
take very good care of her because both of my transportation were gifts from,
Wow.
through my...
People.
Yeah,
wanted
through
to
my
help you.
sponsors.
Wow.
And what a gift, especially the vehicle, my car, because now I can go further away to further villages to do dental education.
You can go in the rain.
I can go in the rain. Yeah.
Does it snow there?
No, it's too hot.
It's like 100-some degrees.
Yeah, typical day feel like temperatures 110
Okay.
with high humidity.
Wow.
That's a typical day. Right now,
Wow.
we're in rainy season,
Okay.
which we love because it does cool it down a bit. But yeah,
Wow.
so this is freezing temperatures here. You all told me that it was going to be hot when I arrived.
And
I'm
it's only
still
90
waiting.
degrees.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for the heat to come.
Wow. All right, Carol Argo, TMS Global. We're about out of time, so is there anything in closing that you want to say?
I just want to thank you and all that you're doing for me and putting the word out. I am doing this for the glory and honor of Jesus Christ. It's not about me. I was chosen to go. Some are chosen to be prayer warriors. Some are chosen to be financial supporters. And whatever God has placed on your heart, I pray that you're obedient to Him.
Well, that's a good word.
So God bless everyone.
Yeah, well, God bless you, young lady. And I guess other than that, can I load you up with some gift cards?
Sure.
Will you use them?
I'm leaving on Wednesday morning.
You'll have time to use them.
Okay.
Six donuts.
Oh my
at
gosh.
T.S. Smith Orchard Point Market.
Okay.
Okay, this is Chick-fil-A. I don't know if you've ever heard of them or not.
I love
but
Chick-fil-A.
These are gift. There's not a Chick-fil-A in Cambodia, is there?
No,
Okay, I just
not
didn't
yet.
know. I want to know if them cards worked over there.
Okay.
And how about Vanderwin's ice cream?
Oh, my brother absolutely loves it.
Oh, really? Okay, there you go.
All
Use
right.
those.
Thank
Take
you.
those in memory of me.
All right.
Okay?
Thank you
All
so
right,
much
thank
for
you.
having me
Yeah.
on. I greatly
do you have
appreciate
a refrigerator?
I do, and you gave me a magnet
did. I'm gonna
last
give you
time.
another one.
Thank you. I'll put
Okay.
it on my brother's
Put
refrigerator.
it by the license plate of your vehicle.
Oh, on my car.
Right.
Back in Cambodia. They'll be like,
Please.
what is this
And take a
sign
picture
there?
of it, all right?
I will, and I'll send it to you.
Okay?
Okay?
Thank you.
Thank
I'll see you,
you.
Carol.
God bless you.
God bless you. Bye-bye. All right, there she goes. And thank you for these. Thank you. All right, Carol Argo is leaving the podium, everybody. All right, so what else is going on? Where in the world are we? We are in the Palace in Milford, Delaware, and there are people here, and you are welcome. Like if you want to get up and come out and hang out with us, we're here. I do want to talk real quick about a sponsor segment. It would be my accountant. His name is George Luff and Associates. You hear me talk about him every week. Why? Because I enjoy dealing with him. There's nothing like needing an accountant, and there's nothing like finding a good accountant that does a good job for you. So if you need some help, they mainly specialize on businesses, but if you need some tax-related questions answered, if you need somebody to help you with a tax return or tax planning or some of your bookkeeping, they even do payroll. They have a thing called Easy Payroll. So there's a lot of different services they offer. It is Luff & Associates. 3 locations where? Milford, Dover, and Rehoboth. Okay, I'm going to give you one phone number that will get you anywhere you need to be. On the web, it's Luff. That's LUFFCPAs.com. George Luff, his son Tyler, and Team Luff, they do a great job, all right? So if you need any tax-related things, accounting-related things, I highly recommend and have dealt with for years Luff & Associates. Phone number, 302-422-9699, 302-422-9699. Please dial it in that order. Now, Linda Bosco has been really doing a good job, and we're going to take a picture. You ready? Smile pretty. Tell me when you're smiling. All right, that dead air kills us. All right, now I got a little bit behind on my commercials. Not commercials. They're not commercials. Sponsor segments. We don't have commercials. Is this Kathy? Blanchette?
Blanchette.
Blanchette.
You're getting better. You're getting better.
All right. So, 10 more times I'll have it straight. All right. Now, you're here to talk about the Relay for Life.
Yes.
And if we've had you on a few times, and I asked you last night, I saw you at an event, and I said, do you ever get any comments or feedback? Do you ever get any comments where people even see you or hear you?
I do.
Okay, because
Yes.
we wonder. I talk into that device every week, and I have no idea what people are getting out of it, so I just wondered. So you getting a good review, a good
Yes,
response? Okay.
definitely.
We're not causing you no harm.
No.
No harm. All right.
No.
So what do you want to talk about today?
Well, our event is September 7th. It's a Saturday at
Okay.
Sandhill Fields in Georgetown.
All right.
It is from 4 to 9.
4 to 9.
At 4 o'clock is our survivor reception.
Okay.
If you're a survivor, you can go on our website and sign up and do it soon.
Okay.
Because you will get a purple survivor
Oh, really?
Relay for
Okay.
Life shirt that
Okay.
you can wear that day. The Pizza Palace in Georgetown is supplying the food for our survivor
really?
reception,
Well, it's
and a
gonna be good food
survivor
then.
and their caregiver can attend that.
Okay.
And
Starting
then
at 4.
And then at 5 o'clock is our opening ceremonies.
Okay.
And then we'll have different events throughout the evening and around.
Anybody can come.
Anybody can come.
Whether
You don't
you-
have to sign up and be on a team. You
Right.
can just
You
walk
could just
in and
come
come and support and be there.
And they can walk.
Yes.
Right.
And you don't have to walk either. You can
You don't
just
have to
come
walk.
be
You can
there.
watch.
Yes.
You can watch. So anyway, it's September 7th, starting at 4 at Sand Hill Fields in Georgetown.
Yes.
All right. And if somebody wanted to get involved, sponsor a team, be on a team, make a donation, what does that involve?
Basically, just going to our website, which is relayforlife.org / Sussex CODE.
Let's say that one more time.
relayforlife.org / Sussex CODE.
Very good. That way the money goes into Sussex County. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And are you on a team? Are you a walker?
Yes.
Okay.
I
Now-
am the volunteer chair, so I kind of coordinate everything leading up
Okay.
to, I do a lot of the speaking that night.
Okay.
But I have a core team and core committee that really helps, and I could not do this without them.
Right. And
But I
so-
have a team. My team is Sunshine 4-H. We're the 4-H group out of Harrington.
Okay. How many teams is there? 10, 20?
We have 18 teams.
18 teams,
And
okay.
probably 50 to 75 team members.
Okay. So people can get a team and start one. They can join one. You help raise money. You say, will you make a donation, ask your friends wherever you work. Maybe you can get your teammates together where you work. Maybe your business may want to donate. So this is a good thing. It's a good organization. It's a nice event. In other words, it's a time to come together.
We have a lot of fun. We shed a few tears.
Right.
We laugh.
Cancer has affected all of us.
Yes.
and,
I've asked at a bunch of different programs I've been to, and I'll say, raise your hand if you've been affected, and there's not one
Right.
hand that doesn't go up.
Right. So this is a chance to help raise some money to help with research, along with other things. It doesn't just help with research. It helps many ways, many things,
Correct.
and stuff like that. So if somebody had a question or wanted to learn more, is there a Facebook page for this group?
Yes, we have,
Okay.
it's a group, and it's Relay for Life of Sussex County.
Okay.
I will actually go underneath the live broadcast and put my
Oh, okay,
information in
okay.
there
That'd be
today, so
good.
you can
All right.
contact me.
All right.
You can go to our website, our ACS, the American Cancer Society staff partner that I work with, her number's on there. If you have questions, we have flyers around.
How'd you get involved in this?
Well, I had a friend that, back when we had a relay here in Milford, that asked me, my daughter, to go through the 4-H group.
Okay.
And so I went with her, and the first year we didn't do much, we just went. The next year I raised a little bit of money. The next year I raised a little bit more, and then Milford didn't have a relay anymore, so then we went to Sussex County.
Okay.
And
Now you've got more involved.
gotten more involved, and then...
So it started with your daughter? Mm-hmm. Somebody asking her?
Yep. And
So
she
it's-
was like 10 or 11 at the time.
And she was all
she's now
in.
18.
Really? Wow. Wow.
And then September of 2018, my mom was diagnosed with esophageal cancer. And then I
So then it
became
got
even
real.
more involved.
Wow.
And then they asked me to be chair, and I thought, and I did. And
Here you are.
personally, last year I raised over $10,000.
Really? Good
Just
job.
myself.
Good job. So what's the goal this year?
Our-
40,000, 50,000?
Our goal is 70,000.
70,000.
And as of right now, we're at 25, so we have
Really?
a
We gotta get to
long
work.
way to go. Yes.
Donate now, okay?
Yes.
You don't even have to wait till lunchtime.
Exactly.
You can do it. This could be a breakfast special.
And I do
Donate.
have a fundraiser that I
Oh,
wanted to
okay.
advertise.
Tell us about it.
We have, I know you probably can't see it, but we have a chainsaw carved owl
By Josh
that
Miller.
Ricky Torres
Oh, Ricky
from
Torres.
Felton
I didn't know
carved
there was a
and-
Ricky Torres.
and donated to
Wow.
us to raffle off.
No
If you
kidding.
go to our website, there's a little, towards the middle, there's a place where it talks about our next meeting coming up. If you click on show more and go down, you'll see this, and you can contact me and we can get you
Let me
tickets
see that.
and signed up.
So I didn't know Ricky was around here. That is very nice. All right, so you're raffling this off, is that
Yes.
right?
Tickets are $5 a piece, and we'll raffle it off, we'll draw at Relay on September 7th.
Wow, okay. Can I have that?
You sure can.
Okay, very good. Have you seen it yet in person?
I have it in my house.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
I went up a couple weeks ago
Really?
from in Felton and picked it up, and so I
Wow,
have
this
it, and
is
it
very
is
nice.
beautiful.
So he does this. Okay.
Yep.
Wow, very good.
I don't know if you saw the Smokey the Bear that was at the fair.
Oh, I don't remember
It
where
was in the Ag building.
I did see it.
He did that.
Really? Okay. Okay. Well,
So,
very
yeah.
good. All right. Anything
And
else?
I also want to thank our presenting sponsor, BB Healthcare. They support
go.
us every year. They have a wonderful cancer program, and matter of fact, my mom's having knee surgery at BB Healthcare this
Really?
week. So
Do you want us all to show up, or
Yeah.
what would you like us to do?
I just
We'll
want to
pray
thank
for
them.
her. Okay.
They donate $5,000
Do
to
they
us
really?
every
Well,
year.
that is
so
very nice.
I want to thank them for
That
that.
is
And we
very
have
nice.
a lot of wonderful sponsors. Weller's
So-
has sponsored us. I got a check from them the other day.
Well, good.
So,
Well,
yeah.
All right. Well, there you go. All right. I'm going to let you go. Anything
Okay.
else I need to know?
Just sign
Oh.
up, come out.
On a
Donate.
side note, how was the crabs last night?
Wonderful.
Do you eat many?
Yes.
Oh, okay,
I
like
did.
2 or 5 or 10 or 20?
Probably 10.
Okay, just checking.
Yep.
It was
And it
a
was to
really good
support a
turnout,
great
wasn't
guy.
it? It was, yep. It was a good night. All right, well, thank you very much, okay?
Thank you.
Kathy, take care of yourself.
And I-
All right, we're going to continue on with the Weller Does Delmarva show, and we're sitting here. I mean, we are sitting here, and we got a couple sponsor segments I want to catch up just a little bit. I want to talk about Dawn Kennedy. This is a sponsor of the show, and you hear me talk about her every week, and Dawn is a working girl. In other words, she owns I'll Be There Cleaning and Care, and we appreciate her support of the show. She does a lot of things, and so she cleans homes. She will clean your house on the inside. She will clean the inside of your camper or your motorhome. She'll clean your offices at your business. She will clean your Airbnb or your VRBO. So if you are just fed up with cleaning, or you need a break, or you're having some company and you just want to get your place deep cleaned, she can do that for you also. She'll literally clean your refrigerator, organize it, she'll clean your closets, whatever you need done, or just your living room or whatever. So it's I'll Be There Cleaning and Care, and she will be there, and she will be there because she is an owner-operator and she likes it done right. So she kind of keeps an eye on everything. So her name is Dawn Kennedy. Her number is 302-362-7064. Now, let me say it again, 362-7064. And there are discounts to seniors, military, and first responders, okay? Tell her you heard about her at Weller Does Delmarva. Dawn has done a lot of work for me, been very happy with her, and you will be too. So it's I'll Be There Cleaning and Care, 302-362-7064, 7064, okay? Peninsula Chiropractic, that's another good sponsor of the show. He is our chiropractor, my chiropractor, and he can be your chiropractor, okay? It's Peninsula Chiropractic Service in Seaford. There's Dr. T and Dr. Bud, very friendly, very personable. They know what they're doing. They'll pay attention to you. They'll listen to you, and they'll get the kinks out, okay? I almost always get instant results, instant relief. So anyway, any questions, or if you want to make an appointment, they're very accommodating. It's 302-629-4344. That's 302-629-4344. It's PeninsulaChiroCenter.com on the web. Dr. T is Dr. Trillia, and Dr. Bud, they do a good job. I'm very happy. They accept most insurances, and they'll take good care of you. Now, they're on Facebook too. Now. We're going to take a break at the top of the hour from Delaware 1059. So if you are listening right now on Delaware 1059, I don't want you to miss anything. The show does not stop. So you can switch over to Jim Weller's Facebook page real quick, and you won't miss a thing. You can watch it on Facebook, or you can listen to it. But anyway, we don't want you to miss anything. We'll take a break from 1059. We'll be back in a couple minutes with that audience, but the show just continues on. If you ever want to join us, we're sitting right inside the Palace. That's a restaurant in Milford, Delaware. We're here every Saturday from 7 to 9. And the food is great. The wait staff is getting it done. And you could sit in here with us. There's a whole room full of tables and chairs. You could sit on the other side if you don't want to be in here. And it's just a fantastic place to get breakfast, lunch, or dinner. It's the Palace, okay? They also have takeout orders. You can, call in an order and just pick it up. We've seen people come in this morning and pick up stuff and go, grab and go. So whatever you need, the Palace can accommodate you. The same people that own the Palace also own Surf and Turf. Now, a lot of people have been there and enjoyed a good steak or a crab cake or I get a turkey club a lot of times. They have great lunch specials, dinner specials. It's a great place to dine. Surf and Turf in Milford. A lot of people have seen it. Very affordable, very family friendly, lots of seating. So if you're having a little get together or something and you want something a little different, check out Surf and Turf also. So we say thank you to everybody that watches this show. We've been doing it now over 10 years. We're deep into our 11th year. In fact, how many times we've been doing this show? 570 times this show has happened on Saturday. Never, ever have we missed a Saturday, not through COVID, not through storms or states of emergency or whatever. So we say thank you to everybody that makes it happen. I hear the music on Delaware 105.9. For that audience, switch over to Jim Weller on Facebook right now. We'll be right back. Okay, where are we? Jim Weller here. We're sitting right at the table. We are in the Palace in Milford, Delaware. And Colin Walls is joining me. And Colin, how are you doing?
Good morning. Yeah, and for those that have switched over to Facebook, you can also, if you switch back to radio, switch back to 102.3 Fine Day Radio.
From the Jersey Shore to the Delaware beaches, this is WNJD, Cape May, Lewis.
All right.
And so you can switch over to that radio station right there.
102.3.
That's right. And listen to us there.
Okay.
And because we do not take any breaks during this show.
We do not.
On that station. And that's a station you and I own. We bought the station back almost a year ago, September.
I know it. I'm
last
thinking
year,
about what we're going to do for our 1 year anniversary.
1 year anniversary. Oh, I've got a note to give you about somebody's birthday coming up, too.
Okay. Good enough then.
Can you actually, I'm going to grab it right now.
Okay.
John,
Here, I got it.
Okay. There we go. So
Can I look at
we
it, or
don't want to miss that. Oh, it's a surprise.
Oh,
no,
okay.
just kidding.
Okay.
Yep, got it. Okay.
Yeah. What
Don't
day
want
is
to
today?
miss that one.
Okay, so wait
We got a week,
while.
I think.
Okay.
2 weeks, whatever it is.
Yep, so I better put that in my pocket.
So,
If I
let's
miss
see,
that, I'll
Ryan
be in
Brower
trouble.
is here.
Ryan Brower is here.
Good.
All right,
Well-
so we're busy. Can we talk about our advertising package?
We can talk about that.
I have been a little
package.
neglectful. I haven't
It's been
sold
burning a
one
hole
in
in
a
the
while.
table here. Jim's one have been talking about it.
Right, it's not a hole in the table. It is 60 radio ads, so people immediately say 60 ads should be about $900, $15 an ad.
Generally,
Sound
yeah.
about right.
Yeah.
How much is it? $557, 557. $557 for 60 ads. First thought that comes to your mind?
Okay, these are overnight ads.
Midnight, stuff
Yeah.
like that. They're not. These are prime time ads, 6 in the morning till 8 in the evening, 7 days a week.
We give you the weekends too.
Right, a lot of times they won't give you the weekends. That's a different charge. 7 days a week, 30-day period, 60 ads, $557, and Colin always likes to make it clear, you may get more than that. Don't
Yes.
be offended.
Right, don't be mad.
Don't be mad.
Get more,
okay?
because what we do is any unsold inventory we have,
Right.
we throw all of our advertisers' ads into kind of a grab bag,
Right.
and the computer randomly pulls them and picks them out. We don't add them as public service announcements. or
No, we
anything
give
like
them
that.
back to the people that support the station.
They're spending money with us, and we want to give them everything we've got to give them, and we work hard to do that.
And we do. And a lot of people say, you guys aren't your typical radio, TV salespeople. No, we're really not. We want to sell you some advertising. Okay, there's no question.
Well, and we don't want to sell you advertising because we want to sell it to you. We want to sell it to you because we want to help you. We want to help your business. We want us all
be
to prosper. Right. The better the radio station sounds, it's good for everybody.
Right. Rising tides. What's
Lift
that
all
saying?
boats. A rising
Lift
tide
all boats.
lifts all boats. Yes.
Okay, so
Except for the ones with the holes in it. If you got a hole in your boat,
it'll still lift a little bit. But anyway, what we're saying is we don't want to just sell you out. We own a radio station. We have expenses just like everybody else.
Sure, yeah.
So we come up with a radio package. So first of all, $557. If you've ever bought any advertising, you already know it's not cheap, but it's very inexpensive.
Mm-hmm.
We're not talking about a lot of money here in the advertising world.
Right, yes.
So with that said, we would help you create an ad, and then we would get the ads running, and then you'd be part of our network. Like, so every day, somebody might say to me, who is a good such and such to deal with? Where would you go buy a gun, or this or that, or where would you get a copy? Or I'm like a roving mobile billboard for you all the time. In other words, Colin is too.
Right.
So we're business people. We talk to a lot of people. I bet I talked to 200 people last night.
Oh, I'm sure you did.
I probably took 100 pictures. So anyway, there was these pictures being taken, and I just said, you guys all get. And I kept being it. I was the only guy that wasn't a politician in these pictures. It was just hilarious because I kept saying, "You guys are good now," and they're like, "No, here's another person coming up." So we had a good time. But if you need to get connected to us, if you would like to be connected to Colin, Colin runs a business that's been in business how long?
66 years.
Right. So he's running a family business. You're the third generation.
Right.
And your boys are the fourth.
Yeah.
I run Weller's Utility Trailers. We're business people. We're used to buying advertising. We're used to buying it with an expectation. We want it to do something for us. And we would like to connect with you. We'd like to get connected. We know the economy's wonky. It's strange. It's weird.
It is.
But when is it not weird? When you own a business, every day is weird. Every day. Because you've got to learn how to overcome different obstacles, different challenges, things like that. So in other words,
Turn that down just a
I
little
just
bit,
want to
John,
say
Dwayne.
that that if you would like to talk to me about advertising, I'd love to talk to you about advertising, okay? So it's not just I want to sell you ads, and there's no long terms to our contracts. We like a couple months notice when you want to quit, but that's it. You know, just we want it to work. Got to give it time. It's not going to work instantly. So we always tell people if you're in trouble, that's the time to really advertise. But business, you should advertise all the time.
Right.
When business is good.
When business is good, yep. Well, you should
And
advertise all the
when
time.
business is bad,
Advertise more.
Right. That's what I tell. Oh, I hear it coming back now. I
So
heard
get
a
up
hum
with
in my
you for
head.
that. How do they get up with you?
I don't know. Don't you know? Don't you know my number?
302-542-9157.
I
Give
got
them a
what you were
call
saying. You were
or
baiting me.
text for that.
You wanted me to say my number.
Right.
302-542-9157. Give me a call now. Text me, and I'll get back to you right after the show.
All right,
We'll
I'll
have
see
you
you later.
signed up by noon.
Yeah.
Thank you, Colin. All right, everybody. We're back on Delaware 105.9. And what are you listening to? You're listening to a live show called Weller Does Delmarva. My name's Jim Weller, and we'd like the opportunity to help promote you and your business and your organization. If you ever want to be on this show, let me know. I want to brag on my attorney, okay? I have many attorneys that I deal with, and this is a gentleman that I've been doing a lot of business with lately because I've been buying a lot of properties lately, and I sold a couple. So anyway, his name is Jason Atkins. It's in Milton, Delaware. It's Atkins Law Firm. So if you're listening and you say, well, you know what, I need an attorney, or I want to plan my estate or my will or my trust, or I'm selling something and I might be going to finance it for somebody, or you got a rental property or a rental something, and you need some legal advice, some friendly legal advice, some quick legal advice, you know, like I don't want to wait weeks to have an appointment. Jason Atkins and Atkins Law Firm in Milton, Delaware will do a good job. There's actually two attorneys there. It's Jason, and then it is also a young lady named Jennifer Tart. The two of them are very helpful, very accommodating. They do land settlements. They do all kinds of legal things. And if they can't help you, they will steer you in the right direction. So how do you call Atkins Law Firm? You call them on the telephone at 302-664-2791. You should dial it in that order. 302-664-2791. jadkinslaw.com. Check them out. Like them, and you don't like them on the web. You look them up on the web, okay? So anyway, that's that. All right, Linda, are you ready for this picture? All right, Ryan Brower and I are taking our picture. Okay, actually, Linda's taking our picture, and we are just having it taken. Ryan, how are you?
I am doing well, thank you.
I've got all my notes ready for you, okay? I wanted to talk about this today if we could, okay? Is that something you want to brag on, talk about, or rather not?
Let's touch on that another time.
Touch on that another time, okay? No problem at all. All right, well then, how in the world are you?
I'm doing great. Everything's
You're losing
been-
weight like crazy.
Yeah, well, I've been maintaining now.
Maintaining?
Maintaining.
Okay, how's the new baby?
Oh, she's great.
Wow.
She's
What are we
fantastic.
now, about 2 months?
3 months now.
3 months,
Yeah,
wow.
tomorrow she'll be 3 months. Actually, today. She's 3 months old today.
Wow, very
Yep.
good. You remember the day she was born?
Yes.
You're going to have to always remember the day she was born.
Yep.
You know? All right, so you got 2 boys and a girl.
2 boys and a girl.
Okay, well, very good. You own a business, so we're really not here to talk about kids. You own Top Flight Heating and Air.
That's correct.
And you started it when?
We started in January of 2021, so it's almost been 4 years.
And some challenging years through COVID and things like that. So good job. You got your business. I notice your vehicles are all lettered. They're clean. When you open the doors, they're full of all kinds of parts and everything and the right tools. So you're a heating and air company. So let's talk about what might separate you from somebody else in the heating and air business. So when somebody wants to make an appointment, the first thing I really tell people about is how you can go to calltopflight.com and just start making an appointment. Is that right?
That's absolutely correct.
Okay, and so there's not a person on the other end. It's just all the available times are right there. So if somebody's sitting here and they're just saying, I don't need an emergency call, which you do offer. But if they say, I just want to know, can you come Monday? Can you come Tuesday? They can know that right now. Is that right?
Yeah, so if you go to calltopflight.com and you schedule an appointment online, you can see our real-time availability.
It's real time.
It's real time, and you can see all the appointment slots that are available for you, and you can reserve that spot in real time, and it'll be booked immediately. All of the scheduling is done directly through our portal.
Wow.
So it's a really nice thing. Our customers love it. Lots of people book online now. It's becoming one of our most popular ways to book a call.
I would agree, because you can get on with your life. Like if it's Saturday and you want to know, are they coming Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday? Like how quick can you come? Like in reason. So if today's Saturday and say somebody's got an air conditioner that's just not up to par, they want you to come. Are we talking within a week?
Absolutely. If it's a true emergency and they call today, we'll be here. We'll be there today.
Really?
If it's not so emergent and they can wait, until the beginning of the week, then we can come as early as Monday. So our availability is very good. We've got quite a few more technicians now.
Okay.
So we're able to come, within a couple of days.
Okay. So that would be for a service call. I got to believe with the heat and everything and the humidity, people are really wanting to make sure everything's working just right.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what if somebody said, I've got a house, because I've got 2 or 3 of these, I do need to get up with you. I've bought a couple properties, and I just kind of want to see what I got. You know what I mean? So if somebody says, well, I want you to come out, let's talk about what's here, but what should I be thinking about if I want to do some planning? How does that work? Do they do that one online, or do they call on the phone?
That's a great question. They can also do that online.
Okay.
So we do evaluations of systems.
That's what I would call it.
Every time that we come out to somebody's home, whether we're coming to do a maintenance or we're coming to do an air conditioning or a heating repair, we are doing a full evaluation of the system every single time. And it's a courtesy. It's something that we do
just an
at no
added
charge.
value bonus.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay, so if I were to get the service contract and you come out twice a year, so both times, it's getting eyes on and you're just checking and looking everything over just while you're there, plus the service that you're there to perform.
Definitely.
Okay.
And it's very common that we'll come out to a system that's been working fantastically for years. A customer just wants to make sure everything's looking good, and we will do a full evaluation, and we bring things to their attention they had no idea about. Things that could improve their life or their system.
Or
maybe
efficiency.
Efficiencies, maybe small problems they didn't know about that could become a problem in the future. So we're always looking ahead and trying to plan for things that could become a problem to give the customer peace of mind.
So let's talk about your service program. $20 a month, is it the same price?
$20 a month.
$20 a month. All right, so for $20 a month, you just automatically charge somebody's credit card.
Correct.
And they get 2 visits a year in this deal. Is that right?
They get 2 visits per year.
One would be about when it's time to use the heater.
Mm-hmm.
And then you check everything. I don't know if it's you check the continuity or you look at the coil or what you do, but you check things over.
Yeah, we have a full list of things that we do. On our maintenance brochure, which you can check on our website at Call Top Flight, when you go to our website, you can go to the membership page, and you can see a list of things that we do check out. This is just a very short list. We do a much further inspection than this.
Okay. So you do it once for the heat, once for the air conditioning.
Right.
Okay. Filters are not included in that $20 a month because some people have a little thin filter, some people have a big one, and we have to figure out what they need.
Filters are included in our memberships now. About the beginning of 2024, so the beginning of this year, we are including one filter with
like the 1-inch one.
Maintenance, correct.
Not that big 4-inch ones.
Nope,
that
those are not
60
included.
or $80 or something like that.
Yeah,
okay.
those are expensive. So
but once you come, if you say, I want you to take care of the filter, you'd have it right in your system, and you would just know to bring it each time.
Absolutely. We take a note of it on your first visit, and then every time we come out after that, we have one on the truck ready for your system.
I am so glad it does include a filter. I just think that's great.
Yep.
Okay, but what it also includes is you come out, you work on my system, you tell me everything's fine. 2 months later, or 2 days, or 3 months later, something doesn't work just right. That service call is waived. Is that right?
That's right.
You're going to show up, and instead of charging $100 or $129, that is no charge to show up, assess what's wrong, and then if it is parts or labor or both, there's then a discount on that.
Right.
Is that right?
That's correct.
Okay.
It waives our dispatch fee for us to come out, so you
Right.
pay no
during
fees
normal hours.
During normal
Right,
hours
during
when you're
normal
a member.
hours.
And you also get a 15% discount on all repairs, including labor.
Really? Wow. So if I bought some more properties, you're saying just get started with this. Get this signed up, and then that will include a general check over a thing.
Absolutely.
Okay. And then, but what if I said, I don't know if I need, like I have one that it has electric baseboard heat, and it has an air conditioning unit. So that one, what do I do? If I want you to look at that, do I go online and do that or call you? Because I want to know, what do you, if I call you, you'll give me your opinion of the air conditioning unit, right?
Absolutely.
That's what I want to know. Is it 2 years old, 22 years old, or whatever? Okay, no problem then. So all starts with get that set up, and then that includes a good look over.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right, what else do I need to know? The tankless hot water heaters, you're still doing that, right?
Absolutely. We just did 2 of them last week.
Now, what were the scenarios? Were they old heaters went bad, or people just said, I'm tired of the high energy bill?
Well, we had, in this case, both of them went bad. They were
Okay.
traditional tanked water heaters like you've seen in your house for many, many years.
Right.
And the customers that had those old water heaters opted to go with a more efficient tankless water heater. Not only do they only use hot water or any type of energy on demand when you're
Right.
using that hot water, but there are so many fantastic rebates and tax credits available for them right now that it makes so much more sense to go that way versus going back with an old, inefficient tanked water heater.
And I just think with the energy costing so much, electric or propane or whatever they're burning, who wants to heat that water all the time when you're only using it 2 or 3 times a day?
Absolutely.
So,
yeah.
All right, so you prefer people to go to calltopflight.com, is that right?
I like our clients to book their call and interact with us in whatever way makes the most sense for them. Whether
Okay.
they want to go to calltopflight.com and book an appointment, they can call us at our phone number and they can do it the old traditional way. We've got some fantastic secretaries that can take care of that
Okay.
for you as well.
All right.
A lot of people like the interaction. They love to talk to people on the phone, and we still offer that great service. So you
Okay.
can do it in many different ways.
Very good. What is the phone number?
It is 302-329-8003.
That is correct. You got it correct. All right, anything else we need to know?
Yeah, I just wanted to let everybody know that we had a great summer. All of our technicians are very tired, but the summer's coming to an end. We've got some nice end of season specials that are coming out at the end of this month, so
Okay.
I'll be announcing those at the next call.
All right, and you do financing?
Yeah, absolutely. So we've got some great financing offers. Better ones come at the end of the season towards the fall.
Okay.
Lots of specials and coupons will be coming out within the next month or so.
Excellent.
But I wanted to thank everybody for a great summer, and all of the clients throughout Sussex and you and everybody else. We really appreciate everybody's loyal,
Support.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's been great.
But we appreciate your support. I hope you get something out of being involved with Weller Does Delmarva, okay?
Thank you.
All right, take care of yourself.
Thank you.
Okay, happy birthday to your little girl.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so what else is going on? We're sitting right inside the Palace in Milford, Delaware, and just want to let you know, if you're hungry, to come on in. A lot of things going on, a lot of people coming and going. I think Denise is getting ready to make her way over. I'm going to talk about L&W Insurance real quick, and I just want to brag on them. They're my insurance company. I deal with them all the time. They help me with many things, and so if you need insurance, car insurance, life insurance, health insurance, billboard insurance, media coverage, renter's insurance, property, casualty, all kinds of insurance. They got all kinds of insurance. Somebody made a remark. They said, Jim, you talk to your lawyer all the time, you talk to your accountant all the time, and your insurance, yes, yes, yes. I like to be prepared. I like to be organized, and I like to have it all together. So if you need a good insurance company, somebody that's going to help you when you have a claim, not abandon you or just give you some 800 number to call, they handle it. They get right in the middle of it and help you out. L&W Insurance Agency, 302-856-7828, 856-7828, lwinsurance.com, and like them on Facebook. All right, Denise is here.
Picture time.
Picture time.
Okay, here we are.
Now, Denise, you have heard me be so enthusiastic about my insurance company.
Yes.
For years.
Yes.
Have you ever seen anything like it?
No, I've never seen it. Who likes their insurance company, you know?
Me, I love them.
You talk about them all the time.
I do. It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice though.
It is nice.
Yeah.
It's nice when you're happy with somebody you deal with,
yeah.
okay?
And he works good for you.
He definitely does.
Yeah.
Yes, he does. All right, so what does Denise Weller want to talk about?
Well, I can talk about Willie Knives.
Willie Knives?
If you want to let me give him a plug.
There? Willie Knives. We're going to give Willie Knives a free plug here today.
Oh, gosh.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I went to cut a ham, and my knives were so dull that it wasn't
the ham was squealing.
It wasn't going to cut nice thin slices. So I said, I'm going to go get my knives sharpened. So I went to Willie Knives. They took my knives, asked if I wanted to wait. I said, sure. And they said, you can wait in here or out in your car. And they said it'd be about 20 minutes, and we'll call you on your phone if you choose the car. And I said, I'm going to do it.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyway, when I got home, they had them all wrapped up in a newspaper. And so I unwrapped them, and it was in a Delaware State News. Isn't it neat how there's still a newspaper?
I didn't even know there was still a newspaper.
You can't even buy a newspaper in a store anymore, I don't think. I don't know how you get them. But anyway, and
so now you're going to tell me you found something in the newspaper?
Yeah, I did. It's not a happy thing, but it's a thing. I was looking through the newspaper, and I found the obituary of one of our old-time friends.
Wow.
And, it was sad, but it's a great picture of her. It's a nice obituary. Yeah, we were good friends with her and her husband.
Yeah.
And then her daughter grew up with our daughter.
Yes.
And, so it was from March. The newspaper was from March, but I never got an obituary of her.
Now you have
and now I got it. I said,
what a keepsake. She got her knives sharpened and an obituary.
And an obituary to put in my scrapbook. So I thought that was nice.
I thought it was nice too.
Yeah.
All
anyway, and then I have a product I'd like to push.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
All right, well, I'm a Weight Watcher big time. And
she watches my weight.
Yeah, and I've gone off the wagon a bit, gained a few pounds.
Okay, me or you?
And me, because it's so easy to eat junk food because
our house is full of it.
There's a lot of it in our
staring at my
house.
stomach, Denise.
Oh, gosh. Anyway, so I said I got to do something. So I went on a fast, a 21-day fast, and it was, listen to this, no caffeine, no meat, no dairy, and I think that was it. It was fruits, vegetables, and whole grains.
Okay.
And that's it. So
I know you wouldn't eat any pizza.
Right, I love pizza. When I get off of this, though, I'm not going to go back, crazy, but I'm going to go get a piece of Grotto pizza and ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
And
Coors ice cream.
Yeah, that's it.
Down on the boardwalk.
So anyway, but I found these crackers at
Mary's?
Yeah, Mary's crackers.
Cone crackers.
They're organic.
Okay.
And they're only $1 a serving, and a serving is 12 crackers, and they're about this big. But have you ever had, well, I know you haven't, but they're called everything crackers. And
Okay.
they make an everything bagel. You know,
Okay.
it has garlic and little
How do you
seeds
know? I
in it.
haven't tried
No,
it.
I know. But there is an everything bagel. So these
Okay.
are everything crackers. And they're just so crunchy. You know, it's hard to eat fruits and vegetables all the time and not have a crunch and a little salt and
Right.
stuff, you know? And these things hit it, boy. You know, so anyway.
You know what you can do if you want a little grit in your food?
If I want a little what?
Grit.
Add sand?
Drop it on the floor.
Yeah. Especially our floor. It's always got sand
I
on
did
it,
not
doesn't
say
it?
that at all.
I don't know why we
Our
have...
floor always has grass on it.
Yeah, it's because I
She
always
cuts the
cut
grass.
and I come in and... Anyway,
Right.
so that's it. That's all I
That's
want to
it?
talk about. We can talk about this if I have any time.
You're out of time.
No.
No, our granddaughter.
Yeah, we're going to go to her concert. She's in with the professional group we've talked
What's
about.
this called? Sodello?
Yeah.
Out of this world. Out
Sodella?
of this world. Sodello's summer concerts. Now
Yeah.
this is at the Cape Henlopen High School.
That's where we're going.
Is this today?
Yeah, this is today.
She plays the violin.
Yeah, she's good at it.
She is really
She just
good at
picked
it.
it up really well. Some pick it up and, you know, some music is difficult.
Right.
And she just really had it. She can also do the Star Spangled Banner whistling. The entire Star Spangled Banner. I mean, she's a gem.
She is a gem.
Yeah.
She's my granddaughter.
Yeah, so we're going there. And then about maybe 10 days ago or so, her cat died unexpectedly. And it was very dear to her.
We're going to a ceremony.
Yeah, ceremony
cat.
in remembrance of her cat today.
Yes. So,
It's so sweet. I mean, I'm not making light of it. It was a wild kitten that
Nobody
ended up
could-
in their garage,
Right.
and nobody could get near it or whatever. It was a little kitten, and I can remember her sitting on the floor with a fishing rod and a toy hooked to the fishing rod, throwing it, just trying to get this little kitten to come out from the corner. She spent hours and hours. Anyway, it was hit by a car in town, and it was devastating. But I just love this. She's so sweet. It's just so sweet to hear somebody do this.
doesn't
She
it say
said-
something about you can speak
yeah,
if you want
she
to?
said there'll be beverages and food served, probably pizza. Think of special memories you've had with little Pete, that was the cat. There will be an opportunity to share voluntarily. Feel free to bring sunglasses so no one will see your tears. Is that precious or what? I mean, you gotta love it, you
Right,
know?
I
but
agree.
Anyway, so that's what we're doing today.
All right, so that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
We're going to celebrate the life and times of a cat named
Little Pete.
Little Pete. All right.
And I didn't know where little Pete got his name.
Where?
But it took well, I don't know why it's little, because it took a lot of patience. That's where Pete came from.
Okay.
Little patience, but anyway.
Wow. Anyway,
I'd say a lot of
it's sad.
lot
I mean,
of
everybody
Pete.
that has an animal can relate to
Yeah.
what it's like the day an animal dies or gets hit. This one got hit by a car.
Yeah,
so.
this one was hit by a car.
Okay, so if you go through Greenwood and the speed limit's now 15 instead of 25, you'll understand why.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, you got me crying now.
I know.
Now I feel bad. This was hard on Shelby. It was really.
Yeah, it was hard on her.
Yeah, because it was her cat. It was her little cat. You know?
Right, and it stayed kind of wild the entire time, but wouldn't go to anybody
Except
else
for her.
really. Yeah, it was her cat,
Yeah, it was
definitely
her
her
cat.
cat.
All right.
All right, that's it.
Is that all?
I think so.
I'm going to allow you
To
leave this area. Okay? All right, Denise Weller. Thank you. Hey, what else? I thought I had something else we were doing today, but that's good. All right, now what else is going on? We're sitting right inside the Palace. The Palace in Milford, Delaware. I want to brag on Fitzgerald's Salvage and Recycling. Where in the world are they? They're right on Route 113 in Lincoln City, Delaware. They've been there like 80-some years. They've been there since 1935. 1935, the Fitzgerald family started Fitzgerald's Salvage and Recycling, okay? So if you need any auto parts or something like that, I just want to let you know that Fitzgerald's is there. The other thing I want to let you know that, if you need a part, they sell used auto parts, okay? All kinds of different things. The other thing they do is they buy scrap metal. So if you got a junk piece of metal that you want to get rid of, like an old car, if you got an old car, they'll come get it. Everything else, you got to take it to them. Even an old 12-volt car battery, they'll buy that and pay you for it. So I just want to let you know that Fitzgerald's Salvage and Recycling is right on Route 113 in Lincoln, and they are open, I believe, 6 days a week. And they're very honest and fair when it comes to weighing your metal and buying your metal. And if you want to buy something from them, they're also equally honest and fair in all that they do. It's good people. So there's Karen Fitzgerald, Kim Addix, her daughter, her son Johnny, and her other son Scott. A good family business for over 80 years serving our community in Lincoln, Delaware. Okay? One more thing. We're going to take a break at 8:30 from Delaware 1059. So we'll take a break from that. While we're on break, if you don't want to miss any part of the show, you can switch over to James J. Weller Jr., Jim Weller, on the Facebook, and you won't miss anything. So for my Delaware 1059 audience, we're going to take a break for a couple minutes, but if you don't want to miss nothing, switch over to my Facebook page. All right, now for my, I hear the music. But anyway, now we have stopped on Delaware 1059, but we do not stop on TV Delmarva, Facebook, YouTube, or our radio station, which is Fine Day Radio, 102.3. We are always live there. So if you have any questions, if you ever want to advertise with us, if there's something we can do to help you get the word out to say, sell, or promote something, we would love the opportunity to help you out at Fine Day Radio.
That's right.
Oh,
I see you're eating these dots during the show.
I like them. Yep, they're pretty good.
You were eating them as Denise was talking about this fast she was on.
Yes, yes, yes.
Can you bring me down just a little bit, John?
Just bring him down
just
a little bit. He's coming in hot.
Yeah.
You know.
That's better. There we go.
So anyway, Colin, it's been a good show this morning.
It has been a good show. And, and you're so excited about it. You're scrolling your phone like
yes.
Like this is a great
somebody's
interview.
waiting for me to call him.
Oh, okay.
I'm in the middle of something. I can't call you. So.
What were we going to talk about? Did we need to finish up on this? I can't remember.
I think we did. That. So if anybody wants to talk advertising, if they do, I just want to let you know. That all you got to do is text me or call me. Okay? It's 302-542-9157. 302-542-9157. If you want to talk about advertising on Fine Day Radio, I'd love to chat with you. Okay?
Right.
Because a lot of people are spending their money differently. They want to make sure it all works. They want to get the most bang for their buck.
Right.
And we definitely can help them with that.
And we can even get you on TV as well, right here.
Absolutely.
We're on TV Delmarva as well. So if you're interested in that, just mention it to Jim and we can get all hooked up at that. If you want to do the radio advertising, if you call him for that. So.
But either way, whatever you want to talk about, TV, radio, I'll be glad to steer you in the right direction. How's that?
There you go. That sounds
okay, good. So we got next Saturday, whenever everybody to mark this down. Next Saturday, of course, we're here at the Palace in Milford. Mm-hmm. There's no question there about that. But then on top of that, I want to let you know that we're going to be broadcasting at Fix Your Crack from 11 to 1 in Harrington, Delaware, next Saturday, the 17th. Right out in the parking lot, and there's a couple sponsorship opportunities.
I just thought of something, too.
What's that?
We have some giveaways we're going to do while we're there. Remember?
I'm not sure.
Remember we went Saturday, a couple Saturdays ago after we left the fair.
Oh, yeah.
And she said, you forgot to pick up these gift cards.
I need to make a note because I will forget again.
Yes.
Okay, so we should have. Go ahead.
Well, we're going to have Byler's gift card for ice. Is it for ice cream?
Yeah, I believe it is.
So if you've ever been there, they've got really good ice cream there, and you can go right up to the counter and get it. But I think they're going to give us some giveaway.
Yes, giveaways for free ice cream at Byler's. I believe it's going to happen. I got to pick them up and make sure that they didn't forget me because I did forget them last time.
But she remembered that you forgot them too.
She remembered that I forgot them.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we're going to have a good time. And if you want to be on the show, if you own a business and you want to try us out, here's a very, very affordable way to spend some time with us on the show. You simply get up with me. Mm-hmm. I've got one of these left. It's a 10-minute interview on next Saturday's show, the 17th from 11 to 1. I don't know exactly what time, but we've got a 10-minute interview available for $75 for 10 minutes of time, okay?
You just don't know the time right now. You'll know.
Right. I know it's between 11 to 1. Yeah, I don't have my paper with me.
Right, okay.
That's all.
So you're not saying you got to come and stand there the whole time?
Not at all. Okay. No. Okay. But you could. You could come. You could bring some giveaways. You could work the crowd.
Yes.
You could meet and greet people. We're trying to build an event.
That is what Jim Weller would do.
Yes, that is what Jim Weller would do, okay?
Yes, he would.
So we're going to have the Batmobile there, Batman and
right.
Robin.
Yep.
It's going to be a lot of fun. So if you want to join us, it's an event. We're trying to build it the third Saturday of every month. If you want to just start putting it on your calendar, we're going to be at Fix Your Crack in Harrington, Delaware, broadcasting live. And you're invited. And if you own a business, bring some giveaways. We'll help you give stuff away. How's that?
Yeah, that sounds good.
That sounds real good.
Sounds good. But they can get up with you about the advertising opportunity.
Absolutely.
302-542-9157. Call or text.
Either way.
You'll take a text until about 9
I might even
o'clock.
answer the phone if you call now.
Answer right on the air. Yeah.
On the air. There we go.
Yeah, we are
Let's
live
make a
right
deal.
now on TV Delmarva, Channel 14, which covers the over-the-air signal covers, all the southern Delaware, Sussex County, goes into Kent County, goes into Caroline a little bit, and Worcester, and all those other ones down there. All those other Maryland counties I don't know anything
Denton,
about.
isn't it?
Yeah, it does go to Denton, yes. Yep, Federalsburg.
I thought I
Real
saw
strong,
it
it's
there.
Federalsburg. Yeah,
I
you
thought I
watching
saw
in
it in Denton, yeah.
Yeah. But
Anyway.
yeah, so, and then we're also over the air on Fine Day 102.3. That is our radio station. Tower is in Wildwood, New Jersey, but it does come over here to Delaware. And we say from the Jersey Shore to the Delaware beaches and a little
That's where
beyond.
we're at. And people seem to be very happy. We've been in business almost 1 year with the radio station, and we've had some advertisers, and they're really pleased with the results they're getting. So, we can't guarantee anything other than a lot of people are going to hear your
Right,
message.
well, we just had one advertiser saying that someone from New Jersey came over to their business in Delaware, because the signal does reach New Jersey and Delaware, and they get Delaware people coming in, but it's just a surprise when somebody comes from New Jersey and says...
But you should expect it.
Right, I agree.
Golly.
And says, I hear
tax-free
you on the
shopping.
radio, and I wanted to check you out. So, it was a nice surprise for them. We kind of expect it. But it was a nice surprise for them, so enough that they mentioned it to us. So,
They did.
but we got even... Ryan Lawson at Fix Your Crack, he's advertised that...
He started shipping things back and forth to
Exactly. So he's having people contact him. They're shipping him a computer that he's going to work on and, different things like that. So I would say take advantage of that audience over there. If you're on the Delaware side, take advantage of it.
Because it's not costing you nothing.
Right, exactly.
When you buy these ads, when you buy 60 ads for $557...
Getting two audiences.
You're getting two audiences for the price of one.
Exactly.
So the restaurant is really booming here today.
It is, yeah. Yep.
It is.
Yep.
So anyway, I hear that. Okay. So we'd like to help you any way we can. Give me a call, 302-542-9157. All right.
I'll see you, Jim. This was my last segment. So
all right, we'll see you next week.
Yeah, I won't see you for another week.
Yep. Colin Walls Service Center. All right, we're back on the air, Delaware 105.9 and everywhere. We're on 2 radio stations, 1 TV station. We are everywhere. She might not have time today. I don't know. So you can see. I didn't know who you were headed for, but either way, it's fine. Hey, are you leaving? Carol, take care. Okay, be safe. All right. Thank you. Bye. Carol Argo is leaving the building, everybody. So I want to talk about Wilson's Auction real quick. Wilson's Auction. They are on 113 in Lincoln City, Delaware. And so they are having an auction. Are you getting both of them or who are we getting? Okay, no problem. Okay, so anyway, I just want to say Wilson's Auction is on 113 in Lincoln City, Delaware. So if you are looking for something to do today, starting at 10 o'clock this morning, there is an auction, okay? So it goes all day, all afternoon, and into the evening. Thousands of things are going to be sold under the hammer to the highest bidder, okay? So Wilson's Auction sells furniture, they sell jewelry, they sell glassware, they sell coins, they sell appliances, they sell exercise equipment, they sell tools, probably lawnmowers, bicycles, just all kinds of things. So you can go to wilsonsauction.com and see pictures of things that are going to be sold, okay? There's just a lot of stuff being sold today at Wilson's Auction. Now, also, Tuesday nights, they have an auto auction, all right? It starts at 6 o'clock. You can buy and sell like the dealers do. So whether you're buying, whether you're selling, if you got stuff you want to sell, you can take it there on Wednesday through Friday and drop it off, and they will get it sold on Saturday, and you can pick up your cash on Monday. So it's Wilson's Auction, Route 113 in Lincoln City, Delaware, 302-422-3454, wilsonsauction.com. Like them on Facebook. And I've been around a while. Not that Dave Wilson's an old man. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying he's been around a while and does a great job. Over 50 years of being in business. All right, now I think we are going to talk about Jeff Chorman, but we're going to take a picture first. Are y'all ready?
Yes.
All right. How's everybody today?
Great. How are you?
Good. What was that? That, and she's got a mic. Yes. Okay.
Hi. We're
Hi.
great. How are you?
Good. So we're here to talk about the big event that's
Yes.
happening Tuesday.
Yes.
Is that right?
We are.
Okay. So you are Molly. Is that correct?
Our youngest daughter, Lainey.
Lainey.
Hi.
And Lainey, I have a question. I saw a video of you rolling your eyes as your dad keeps loading signs in the back of a pickup.
Oh, yeah. Too much signs.
Did you let him know that signs don't vote?
Oh, yes, I did.
Okay. And he just keeps buying more.
Yes,
All right.
we have lots of signs still.
No doubt. So anyway, the final day is Tuesday.
This is it. We're here.
This is it. Yep. How's it been, like, just as a family being involved in this? What's it been like?
Jeff and I have said that our favorite part about the whole thing is that we all did it together. Like, we do the commercials. It's just fun. We have a great blooper reel. But it's just fun that we've kind of bonded together as a family to kind of campaign towards him and for him.
Is this your first time being involved in something like this?
It is, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So what's next? So we got, people can vote today.
Yes.
Okay. Anybody that is a member of the Delaware Electric Co Op.
Absolutely.
If you're not a member, you can try to vote, but it's
Yeah.
probably not going to work.
Not
Is that
gonna
right?
work. Yep.
Okay. Jeff, describe Jeff. Well, how about you describe him as a father? What's he like as a dad? Does he sleep in the morning?
Well, I really don't see him in the morning. He's always up and at 'em. But,
Oh, really?
oh, yeah. He's a busy man.
Like, what time does he get up? 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock?
More 4. 4.
Does he really?
He's a 4 a.m. guy.
Okay, so he gets up at 4.
Yes.
He's out the door by?
4:30.
Okay. And does he ever fly from home to
He
work?
has. Sometimes he will.
So he can land the plane in the yard?
Yeah, we have a
Very
runway at our
special
house.
experience.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And so does he notify you when he's coming home, or does he just land?
Well, we get buzzed a lot.
Is
So
that what
I
it
know
is?
I know when to heat dinner up, because he'll buzz the house.
I know.
Like I'm on my last load.
Oh, okay.
And he thinks by like 6 in the morning, everyone should be awake. So he'll push the prop over on an airplane to buzz the house as well when we're getting our sleeping in time on the weekend. Yeah. If Jeff's up, everyone needs to be up. That's his philosophy.
He's never landed in the parking lot at church on Sunday, has
No, but do not entice it, because he'll make it happen.
he? Be out there on the road, landing the plane,
Yeah.
taxiing it into the parking
He will
lot.
figure it out.
Wow. Okay, so anyway, he's an early bird.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And does he work late, or is he usually done by 5? Or
Depends.
can he fly in the dark?
He can. He prefers not to. but he
Prefers not
can.
to, okay.
I will say this, the aircraft have so much lighting that when it is nighttime and the lights are on, it looks daylight to him. That is how much
Okay.
avionic lights they have.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So both of you, do you fly often?
Probably in the off season we do. Yeah, in
Okay.
the fall and the winter we'll go with him.
But your other daughter is getting her license.
Yes, very much. In fact, on Tuesday, she is doing what is called the 1 hour local, where you fly around for 1 hour. And so we put her in a sandbox, if you will. She knows where she can go. She'll go down to Heritage Shores in Bridgeville, up to Harrington, Delaware State Fair. And then she has to work both control towers and all that.
Really?
Do stalls, turns around a point.
Oh, by herself she's doing
all
stalls?
by herself. So
What's a
Tuesday.
stall?
It's what you think it is.
Really?
Power
Where
on,
you
power
stall
off.
the engine?
Yeah, and then the warning sound goes off. You get to put the power back in and recover the airplane by yourself. A lot of prayers on Tuesday.
Jeff?
She's great.
All right. So anyway, with that said, Tuesday's also another big day.
Tuesday's a really big day for the Chorman family in many aspects.
Right. So we're going to the, what are we doing? At 3 to 6 or
We
3
are.
to 5, there's one building over there. It's the ice skating rink.
Yes.
What is going on inside there?
So they have great vendors. People can get all the good freebies and get their, of course, their
It's like a
fried,
festival
the
inside
fried
there.
chicken dinner. That's where the voting happens.
Okay.
And then you switch over to the annual meeting,
At
and
the
there's
Dover building.
entertainment there, and then we hear the results around 7.
Okay. So it's a good afternoon and evening.
Well, yeah, we're ready.
Okay. All right. And then there's a victory party.
I hope so.
All right.
We're coming over.
Oh, where? To my house.
We're going to your house.
Yeah, it'll be a small one. I have a few. We got any fireworks left? That little box of. Oh my goodness. All right, so anyway, what else do we want people to know? This is your final push for Jeff Chorman.
Signs can't vote, but you can. So if you haven't voted today or next Tuesday, that is it, my friends. Make your voice heard.
Did you like that idea?
That was wonderful. Thank you.
Signs don't vote.
But you can.
I want to encourage people to, if you have one of the signs, or is he going to collect them?
He is.
Okay, you all should keep them.
We are.
And then I think there might be opportunities for him to like sign one or something and donate it to a fundraiser auction or something.
That. Good
In
call.
other words, so keep some of them.
Will do.
And how long is the term?
3 years.
3 years. This is the board of the Delaware Electric Co Op. So if somebody doesn't know, he does have 4 other opponents.
He does. So there's 5 for one position.
And Jeff will do a good job.
He'll do great.
He's a go-getter. I had somebody, Dan Gaffney, the other morning just said, you know, why is he going at it so hard? And I tried to explain that this would be so Jeff is applying for a job.
Correct.
And this is what you would get if he was your employee.
Oh, he's all in.
Right. This is not what he does just to run a campaign.
He is 200 miles per hour every
All the time.
hour of the day, every season of the year. This is how he runs.
It is funny to think about Jeff's job and his day and his life is 200 miles an hour all day long. I mean, his body, his mind.
He does not sit.
His reaction time to making a decision.
Oh, yes.
He can't think about something for 5 or 10 minutes.
It is split second.
Split second. Okay. Well, anything else I need to know?
Aunt Lainey?
We're all good. You're good.
You all excited?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like, are you all going to Disney World after this, or what's happening?
I think
I really
go.
Oh, you're ready to go. Okay. All right. Well, we thank you both.
Thank you.
We will see you Tuesday.
Awesome.
And we're looking for a big celebration, okay?
Thank you.
All right. See you. Thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye. All right, Jeff Chorman, if you have not voted, and you can, he's my friend. I highly recommend him. I can honestly say I've not received 1 penny for being involved in this campaign, so I'm not getting paid to say anything or do anything. He's just my friend. I think he'd make a good candidate for the job. And when you think about somebody that does work this hard and so on, wouldn't you want him working for you on your behalf? The co-op is a great organization, and I just want to say that he just wants to be involved in it. Vanderwin's Ice Cream. You hear me talk about him every week. We love the Vanderwin family. We love Vanderwin's Ice Cream. Okay? So everybody's got their own favorite flavor. Maybe one day we'll do a whole show on what you like at Vanderwin's. But today, we're just saying if you need ice cream, whether you want a milkshake, whether you want a banana split, whether you want to buy some ice cream to take home, whether you want to buy a gift card to Vanderwin's. Vanderwin's has like 5 locations. One of them is actually in Philadelphia. One's in Greenwood. One's outside of Greenwood, outside of Bridgeville on 404. One in Fenwick and one in Dewey. So check them out, Vanderwin's Farm Creamery. Is this Miranda? It is. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Good. There's your microphone.
Thanks.
Here's our picture. You ready? All right. So, how are you?
Running.
Running? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. It does. I have to be honest. Since we got here, and for the past month or 2, I feel like the crowds are growing.
Yeah,
I can't swear to it, but it sure looks like it.
on the other side, so.
Yeah. So, parking lot of here is really full.
Yes.
I've had some people ride by and let me know it looks great. It looks great. So we're here. I noticed that, you're getting a lot of good reviews. So in other words, you like people to get online and give you a review. Is that right?
Yes, we do.
Okay. And if for some reason something's not just right, get up with Miranda and see
just
what we
call
can
me.
do to make it right. Is that right?
Yeah.
Is that right? All right. So how are you?
I'm good.
Is your electric on the Delaware Electric Co Op?
It is.
Have you voted yet?
No, but I really didn't know about it, so I was listening
If you
and I
would, we'd
heard it.
appreciate
So
it.
yeah.
Not to tell you what to do,
Yeah,
but there's a guy named Jeff Chorman that would make a good candidate.
Okay.
But there's like a big party up there. There's like I don't know what you're doing on Tuesday, but from 3 o'clock to 6 or 7 o'clock at the skating rink at the Harrington Fairgrounds, there's like a celebration for all of the people that are part of the co-op.
Okay.
It's like a vendor fair. A lot of giveaways, a lot of fun, a chicken dinner.
Oh.
So you get all of this by being a member of the co-op.
Oh, okay.
You might
I
have
didn't
to
know
sign
that.
up, I'm not sure, but look into it.
I'll have to look
But
into it
please
online.
consider voting, okay?
Do I just go online to
Yep,
do it? Okay.
Yep, and
Sure.
vote. So, reviews, we're looking for reviews, we're looking for customers. Do you have any help wanted positions?
We have just hired a few, but we're always
really?
accepting
Always?
applications
Okay,
because
so
we still
you
got to
never
figure
know.
out where we are and what we need.
And you're growing all the time.
Yes.
All right, what else do you want to talk about? Anything in particular?
We can just remind everyone of our pizza specials, Monday through Wednesday.
Monday
You buy
through
a
Wednesday.
large and you get a small cheese free. It's for takeout only.
Really? Wow, that's a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
Buy a large, you get a small free.
Yep, and you don't
Okay.
even have to say anything. It's just automatically.
Wow, okay. All right, you sell a lot of pizzas?
Yes.
Like, what's everybody's favorite pizza?
I feel like as far as our specialty pizzas, our Palace special, a lot of people
What's
order
that?
it. Kind of has everything on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Like, what's
it's like
everything?
our Supreme. It has green peppers, onions, and mushrooms.
Oh,
And then it has bacon, sausage, and pepperoni.
okay. It's got a lot of stuff on it.
Yeah, and you have
Okay.
the option of like black olives or anchovies as
Really?
well.
Okay. All right, what's the phone number if somebody wanted to call here?
302-422-2007 or
2007.
302-422-3008.
3008, okay. All right, and breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
Yes,
7 days a week?
7 days a week.
Okay.
Breakfast buffet on Sundays from 9 to 2.
9 to 2. All right. Anything else I need to know?
No, I think that's it for right now.
You have gotten way more comfortable being on this show from the first time we snagged you into it, so. All right, are we doing a good job for you?
Yeah.
I just wondered,
Like,
okay,
today
we're working
was-
hard.
Today's pretty busy, so.
It looks it, yep. But through the week too, I hope some people are coming in that heard about you from us.
Yeah, yesterday breakfast was really good, so.
Good, all right. Well, then I'm gonna let you go, is that all
Okay.
right?
Yep.
Take care, thank you very
you.
much. All right, Miranda, she's the lady in charge here, she does a good job. All right, what else is going on? I got just a couple more things I wanted to talk about. I didn't see Snooky or Pat. How you two doing today? Snooky or Pat are not here, so we missed them. What else is going on? Guada's here. Do you want to see if she wants to have a word? Guada. All right. If not, we're going to maybe. What else we got going on? So it's been a good show, folks. It's been a good show. I have completed the show. I am all done. I could actually end it 10 minutes early today, but I'm not going to because Guada is here, and Guada has bought gifts for everybody, and we're going to let her tell us what she's brought for us today. All right. Are you smiling? There's the gift. Guada's smile, okay? All right. How you doing, young lady?
Good.
Is your electric on the co-op?
Yes.
Did you vote yet?
I think Brad did, but
Okay.
for some reason,
Yes.
they have not sent me mine. So
Really?
what should I do?
I think you should go Tuesday and do it in person.
Oh, I can do it in person?
Oh, yes, you can.
Oh, yes, I definitely would do that.
Are you going Tuesday?
I think because I wanted
Okay.
to vote.
All right. Well,
I wanted
that's
to
good.
vote for him.
You might be able to go online and figure it out, but there's a way. We just
Yeah.
need everybody to vote. We're trying to get, there's 60,000 members, and we're trying to get 80,000 people to vote.
Yeah.
Okay?
I think so. Brad did, and then if Tuesday I will do that.
All right, please do.
Yeah.
Well, if you're going, you can hang out with me and Denise.
Okay. What time?
We're going to take up dancing Tuesday. We've never danced before, so we ain't dancing.
I would like-
I'm not even starting that rumor.
I will go just to do that. Just to watch.
It's not happening.
A happy anniversary to Colin and Maria.
Yes.
I mean,
How
I can't
exciting.
believe it's first year
I know it.
already.
Yep.
It went fast.
Yep.
So, happy
They went away.
anniversary.
They came back. Everything
Yeah.
is good.
Yeah.
So, anything else you want to talk about?
Nothing. It was just nice to hang
You
around
got some people with you today?
With Sandy
Sam and Sandy,
and
yep.
Jace.
Yep.
So, yeah.
It's a good day.
It's a good day.
It's a good day.
Yeah.
What are you doing tomorrow?
Tomorrow, there's a party that I'm supposed to go
Oh,
to.
what kind of party and what time?
Birthday,
Where do we need to
oh,
be?
no, it's today.
Oh, it's today.
Schedule is
See how she gets out of inviting us?
Yeah, it is.
First it's tomorrow, now it's today.
It's been busy.
Oh, it's already over.
Yeah,
All
so
right.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Anything
that's-
else?
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Send the-
Tuesday.
Tuesday. Yeah, we'll see you there, hopefully. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will vote.
You can send the young man over, okay? The one you're sitting with. Is that all right? Yeah. What were you thinking? Sam? We don't want to talk to Sam. All right, so we're sitting here, everybody. Have a seat, young man. We are sitting right here inside the Palace in Milford, and we're literally just snagging people. How you doing, everybody?
Good.
we're going to take a picture right there. All right, how has your week been?
Interesting.
All right, what's been interesting?
We're moving on next week.
Are you really?
Yes.
All right, not out of state.
No.
Okay, to another part of the state. Is that
Yes,
right?
yes,
Okay.
yes.
So you're going to have a new address?
Definitely.
Definitely. When does school start for you?
Like a few weeks.
A few weeks?
I think.
Are you excited, or you would rather just continue not going back to school?
Definitely not going back.
So if you didn't have to go back to school, you wouldn't?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm going to encourage you. It's real important to get a good education. I know that your brain is probably thinking, I know all I need to know. I don't need to know another thing. But it is important. Because your head's going to grow. And if you don't expand your knowledge, then your head will be empty. You don't want to be an empty head, do you?
No, but I'm going to 8th grade, which means it's more difficult.
Then it will be more difficult, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, what else is up? How's your sister doing?
She's okay.
She's okay? All right. You treating her good?
I'm treating her good, but
Okay. Not everybody is?
no.
Okay. Well,
They've
that's
been
fine.
getting into fights with
Oh, my
Jackson's
gosh.
sister.
Okay. Well, at least you're here today and everything's good. So have you had breakfast?
Yes.
What did you have?
2 pancakes,
Really?
bacon, and eggs.
Did you have any syrup on these pancakes?
Yes.
Was it all good?
Yes.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to let you go. Is that all right?
Perfectly fine.
Anything else I need to know?
No.
All right. Well, take care and have a good move. Terry, did you have anything today? Did you want to talk or no? No. Terry is a firm no. Okay. So, online voting ended Friday. Guada, it ended Friday. Oh, just one household. One person per household, okay? Last chance to vote is at the meeting in person on Tuesday. So if you are on the Delaware Electric Co Op and you have not voted yet, your last chance is on Tuesday, and it is only one vote per household, okay? Oh my gosh, I forgot to talk about Weller's. Weller's is going to be open today. But Colin, if you don't mind, I will take a couple phone calls, okay? So Weller's Utility Trailers is open today. We're open till 2 o'clock. We've started a new Facebook page, and I can't remember the name of it, but it's like today only specials or today only offers. The other day we gave away free boots, and man, did we have the outpouring of people coming in to get a pair of boots
Can manage
for free.
your callers from
Now
the Colin studio.
Should I be quiet while that's saying? Okay. Anyway, we're going to manage the call. We're not only going to take your phone call, we're going to manage your life once you call in. So anyway, I just want to say that we started this new Facebook page, okay? And I forgot the name of it, but it's like today only offers or something. There is a crazy today only offer on that Facebook page for a 6x10 landscape trailer, okay? We picked one trailer and we knocked like 20 or 25% off the price. You can call the guys or gals at the store real quick and ask them about that trailer. So if you're in the market for a single axle landscape trailer, today, right now, is an unbelievable day. We've got this 6x10 landscaper, and I forgot how much it is, but it's a crazy, it's less expensive than a used trailer would be, and it's brand new. We're going to open up the phone lines, and here's what we're going to do today. You've got to call me and give me a review, preferably a positive. Did you need to come on, Pete? Or are you just, no? Yes. Okay, no, I just didn't want to ignore you. That's all I'm saying. Okay, I need somebody to call and give me a review. I want a positive one. If it's negative, I really don't want it right now. But I want a positive review of somebody that you've dealt with pertaining to the show. It could be as simple as, I got an ice cream cone at Vanderwin's, and the free napkin was just a blessing. But anyway, give me a call, and if you give me a quick review, just a quick review, we're going to give you 2 gift cards to Vanderwin's and 1 gift card to T.S. Smith Orchard Point Market for 6 donuts. So you're going to get 2 Vanderwin's, and 1 T.S. Smith. So all I want you to do is call 302-422-7336. Dial it in that order, 422-7336. Give me some kind of a review on somebody you listen to on the show, something you've heard on the show, some business you've dealt with. Give me a good review, just quick, because I want to try to take 10 phone calls in 3 minutes. So anyway, and you'll get 2 gift cards to Vanderwin's and 1 to T.S. Smith Orchard Point Market. The phones are open, 302-422-7336. 422-7336. Call me right now and give me some kind of review. You could say, I got 6 donuts for free at T.S. Smith Orchard Point Market, and it was all I could do to not eat all 6 of them. Okay? I didn't really want to give any of them away. They were so good. So, caller, are you there?
Yeah.
And who am I talking to?
Tucker.
Tucker?
Yeah, Avery Tucker.
Avery, how you doing today, Avery?
I'm doing pretty decent, pretty good. Yourself?
Good. Who did you want to brag on?
Brooks, that used to be there with you. Man, that man is good.
Brooks Ritter.
He did his job and he knows what he's doing.
Wow. What did you buy? What did you buy from Brooks?
I bought him tires that time. We bought 3 or 4 things from y'all.
Well, thank you very much. All right. Well, then I'm going to put you down for some gift cards, and you got to pick them up next week, Tuesday through Saturday. All right?
Tuesday through Saturday. Fine.
At Weller's. Okay, Avery?
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Okay, one more phone call. That's all I got time for. 302-422. Oh, we don't have time. I'm sorry. Boy, that was quick. All right. Everybody, we want to say thank you. Everybody that's helped with the show, Denise, Linda, Jim, Colin, Jonathan, everybody that works behind the scenes. Thank you. We will be back next Saturday with more Weller Does Delmarva. I hear the music, so we're done. All right. God bless you all. Have a good, safe weekend. Goodbye. 20 seconds. If you ever want to advertise on Fine Day Radio or TV Delmarva, give Jim Weller a call at 302-542-9157. Dial it in that order, and we'll talk advertising. Have a good weekend, everybody. Be safe, be kind, be courteous, and we'll see you next Saturday.
From the Jersey Shore to the Delaware beaches, this is WNJD, Cape May, Lewis.